gotta kind of stay where we at. Let me see. Turn it just a little bit. All right, you can see everybody. Put it over here.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't tell me what you said, Joshua.
Joshua. Let me see. Joshua 5 and 6. All right, Shalom. Before we get started, as always, we want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone where we learn this truth. And we out here another day to prophesize the ending and the destruction of the white man's kingdom known as Esau in the Bible. Okay, and as we can see, things is wrapping up. We're at the end. The World War III is heating up. Okay, you got different pestilences going around. The 250-year birth of America was some bullshit. You know, everything is coming to a close. We seeing that Esau showing his horn, showing that he hates Jake, and Jake still don't got a clue. Okay, Jake is still focused on partying, but the devil's saying we don't like you, we want to kill you. But in Jake's mind, it's like, well, the NFL is coming up. I want to party. I want to have a good time. Who cares if I die? Basically, there's so many words. You can tell Jake that danger is coming to him, but they still don't give a shit. They just care about mirth, folly, having a good time. If you think what happened in Venezuela was bad, watch what happens here. Because they got to say, you say the best for last. The Lord's going to tear this place up bad. It's not going to be nothing left. And the Lord's going to get rid of all the wicked of our nation. Okay, whatever heathens too. All right? Some still going to be left over because we're going to need service in the kingdom, but the Lord, it's over for this place. Over. The ending credits is about to come down. Okay, we're about to enter into the last phase of the movie. Okay, it's about to be the best part because I'm tired of talking to you niggas. Jake don't want to hear, okay, let's let the Lord talk to you guys, the judgment. That's how the Lord speaks about judgment. Okay, the Lord loves showing his power. He's going to show it on you niggas, the wicked of our nation. Okay, because that's the only thing that's going to be good for y'all. Y'all don't want to listen to the prophets. Okay, the Lord's going to come see something to show you. That's going to be the best way for you. Take your daughter out you love, your wife, and then you. Okay, because you're going to try to get ready at the last minute once you see people get hit with the sword. But it's damn near too late.
Jake is full of pride, man.
Jake is full of pride, man.
Joshua, start.
Yeah, we can start off with the Genesis 2 and 7 first, sir, and then the Joshua.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2 and verse 7. And the Lord God, Yahweh, formed man of the dust of the ground.
Mm-hmm. And it does, dust in the scriptures represents confusion, but, Adam was formed from the ground. In the Hebrew, Adama, meaning, from the ground. Okay? And it also goes into Kadar, having dark skin. Mm-hmm.
And breath into his nostrils, the breath of life.
You say breath into his nostrils, the breath of life. Keep going. Mm-hmm.
And man became a living soul.
Okay, so about the breath in his nostrils, basically living life, brought to life. The Lord gave us this truth, but the law, statutes, and commandments more specifically. That's what separates us from the other nations, which are considered beasts. Okay, in this current time, you got 2/3 of our people still behaving as beasts. Okay, so when the Lord gave it to us orally, because it was given to us orally back then, it wasn't written down yet. Okay, that was to separate us from the other nations, what made us special. Okay, but now Jake is in the mindset of a beast, like a heathen. And beasts operate off instinct. They just do whatever the hell they want. That's how our people are acting now. They're just doing whatever the hell they want. They don't care about the law, statutes, and commandments because the Lord is not quick to execute judgment. But we're in the time where the Lord is executing judgment. All right, so our people want to keep staying in this bestial-like state where you got to get put to death because the animal's not going to listen to you. Go out there trying to talk to a lion.
Rabid dog. You can't do nothing with a rabbit. Jake has become a rabid dog with rabies. What do you do with a dog like that? You can't let that nigga be in the house. You can't allow a rabid dog, an aggressive rabid dog with rabies around other family members, and you walking them and got them around regular people. He has to be taken to the veterinarian, and they got to put that shot in him, and they got to put that nigga to sleep because he's of no use. He's outside of his purpose. So Jake is outside of their purpose.
Jake is supposed to be a spiritual.
Yeah,
Spiritual
I was about
builder.
to say that. Yeah.
Like Jake is operating like the heathen, the beast-like nature. That's the spirit you went into that. Because I just did a lesson. I got a new page. So y'all brothers probably can't even find my page. But I went into that. The Adamites, how Adam separated, was the first man of God.
Right.
A spiritual man. So Jake is trying to operate like the heathen, like a brute beast. You know what I'm saying? And you just look crazy trying to operate like that. Esau can't operate without the sword. He can't operate as a spiritual man and do righteousness. That's not his lot.
That's right.
His perfect lot is with the sword, being carnal, lying on mischief, destroying shit.
That's when his bright ideas come to.
Yeah.
He's wicked.
And Jake neglected the Lord. Look at the 70s. Jake had froze. The black woman was beautiful. Niggas could dance. Niggas just, all niggas was talented. You know what I'm saying? But what? You niggas turned from the way, and now the Lord took those are all spiritual talents. I mean, no big deal. Esau just capitalized off of it. But now you niggas don't have none of that. It's TikTok dances, and that's about it.
Fags.
Yeah.
Fags. in your
Fags and
community.
TikTok dances. That's it.
Yep. It's sad. It's sad to see the state of our people. You got that nigga Big Grove in the ancient world. You would expect somebody like that to be like one of King David's mighty men or something like that. You know, like this is serious dude. You know, but in fact, it looked like he got Sodom and Gomorrah written all over him, man.
And you African nigga, ain't
I don't know what it.
he? He a Jake, but he from Africa. He one of them African blacks.
Mhm.
So you can kind of tell he like, he proud. He think he ain't gotta, he doing some other shit other than the American black. We don't do all that, nigga. Yeah, niggas is weird, but
God damn.
Yeah.
and he be serious. I'm like, okay, maybe he gonna laugh in the middle. That nigga don't laugh or nothing.
Stupid ass nigga.
Yeah. Joshua.
Joshua said 5 and
5 and 6.
Joshua 5 and 6. In the days of Shamgar, the son of Anath, the days of Jael.
That's Joshua 5 and 6.
Judges, my bad.
Oh,
That's
all good.
Here. Joshua 5 and 6. There you go. Joshua 5 and 6. Alright, Joshua 5 and 6. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness till all the people that were men of war,
Mm-hmm.
which came out of Egypt, were consumed, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord, unto whom the Lord sware that he would not shew them the land.
So you gotta wonder why the Lord didn't want to show them type of men the promised land. It's for a specific reason. The Lord didn't just do it for the hell of it. The Lord did it because they were wicked. Okay, he didn't want them to enter into the promised land. They was talking shit behind Moses' back, murmuring. We missed Egypt. They had forgot the Heavenly Father after so long. Okay, so the Lord didn't want to show them the promise, and the Lord killed them. That's why it took 40 years. It wasn't that long of a journey. It took that long because niggas was there. Okay, and when you go into the scriptures, it says nothing new under the sun, meaning no new spirit. Okay,
Nigga will hold everything back.
yeah.
You know, so that's one thing about niggas. They hold back progress. You know what I mean? This is why 2/3 of our people need to be eliminated for the greater good, because they holding back progress. Look at them gangbanging niggas. I hate them. I hate you niggas, man. You gangbanging niggas on the corner. What are they doing? They're on the corner. Every car that drives by, who that?
But the GTA characters.
You know, bunch of dumbass niggas on the corner, you know what I mean, fighting, doing nothing, right? So imagine them niggas in the wilderness, right? We was in the wilderness with them niggas, man, because all the spirits are back.
Yeah.
The enemy coming, they're like, nah, they ain't trying to do
They
nothing.
trying to shoot dice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, fuck them niggas, man. You know, that's why 2/3 have to go, man.
That's right.
He said 5 and 6, Joshua 5 and 6. It says, to whom the Lord sware that he would not shoot them the land, which the Lord sware unto their father that he would give us a land flowing with milk and honey.
Jerusalem.
And
Okay. They call it that because all the resources that we have there. That's the most place that has the most resources on the planet Earth. And they say the Middle East is really in the middle. It's like literally in the middle of the earth. Okay, but that's what it's talking about. That's the promised land, and we're gonna get our land back. It says in Genesis, I believe that's the 3rd or 4th chapter, that the garden eastward of Eden, the Fertile Crescent. Okay, we're gonna get that back, and it's gonna be purified, because right now it's defiled with all the demonic shit going on over there. But the Lord wouldn't dare show it to you niggas.
That's why it's a desert.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
It's a desert right now.
Yeah.
All those hills and valleys is full green, pomegranate, cattle, even exotic animals was once in that land. But the heathen is part of the land, so it's not, You know, until we get back, then the Lord said He's gonna renew the face of that land.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the mother of us all, not Africa. The scriptures say that Jerusalem is the motherland, fatherland. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You niggas still talking about some fucking Africa. That's why you out here getting your wig peeled back, because you niggas won't listen to the prophets. I don't feel bad. All week I've been saying, man, fuck these niggas.
Yeah.
You should know better. You've been out here cussing us out, saying we racist.
Yeah,
Now you stupid niggas, you still acting surprised?
hey, you know, and you got Esau. I see that video, Esau. Yeah, you niggas, he was basically telling Jake, like, you niggas is stupid. You don't even know us Edomites. We link up every 6 months, strategize and have meetings on how to destroy you niggas. You know, and what is Jake, what the hell is Jake doing? That's global news. That should be, like, all Jake should be seeing that on their phone, like, oh shit, the wolf is coming. And then on 4th of July, didn't Esau just do a march? They call it the Patriot Front. They just did a little white supremacy march in front of you niggas. And that goes right over these niggas' heads.
Well, this another major stumbling block why you niggas didn't hear the word. This is what Jake is saying. Well, man, we just gotta figure out which white people ain't doing.
Oh my.
Which ones ain't doing.
Yeah, look.
Nigga, right now, bro, you ain't. No, see, the mystery of the Gentiles. That's what we be teaching.
I'm trying to tell you.
That was very important. Now, Jake, a lot of Jake's gonna get caught up off that. Still trying to, well, it's still some, you know, there's some good ones. Look at the other ones in the comic board, because you know Edomites been in the comic
Yeah.
board. So Jake gonna get killed off that because you can't discern. If Jake had been listening to us, they would have been exercising their spirit. Okay, I'm an Israelite. Maybe I consider that. Yeah, that's a Jake. Jake don't have no discernment who's a Jake or who's an Edomite.
Yeah.
Just an Edomite go, man, you know what, man, I feel bad for you. Then go lynch the nigga after that.
Yeah.
You niggas are still on that shit. Jake, at this point, should cut everybody off. Re-strategize and repent.
Well,
Jake would do that.
well, remember that, like that Jake that just got drowned by the Edomites?
So I got that article right here.
Yeah. Real quick, go ahead and read it. Real quick, Salaki.
So Nolan Wells, his body was found after 4th of July boat trip. His death has fueled speculation, grief, and racial tension.
And that's it. You ain't got to get none. But look, they got any pictures with this nigga with some Edomites? Look at his stupid fucking ass. This nigga's a fucking idiot.
Clown.
Nolan Wells is a fucking idiot coon.
And his parents is worse.
Yeah, that's what I was telling this brother. Because you know his dad was probably a nigga that put him through private school. I want you to play Pop Warner with the Edomites.
Yeah, you can
My
stand
son,
out.
my son is gonna be the first of the family to get close to Esau. See if you can find a Google pictures and go on Google Images.
I just seen an interview
Find
with his
a
dad
picture
this
with this
morning.
nigga, man.
They asked his dad, so do you think he was racially motivated? He still said, he said, well, I would like to think it wasn't really that. It was just,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, okay.
Sometimes things happen.
That nigga need his ass beat. In the ancient world, man, he get eliminated.
Yeah. Show that picture to the camera. Look at what Jake. This is why you niggas is dying, man. You got one Jake hanging out with a bunch of honkies, thinking that them niggas wasn't gonna murder Jake, man.
And this been going on.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of cases that's been covered up. Just a few days ago, over 30 so-called black women in one night went missing. And
Yeah, I
there's
seen
no,
that.
you know,
You know that's Esau.
yep.
See, a lot of people are not clicking it on. Who do you think snatched 30 black women specifically? That's Esau. That's probably these white supremacists. You know what I'm saying? But Jake don't know the war that's being strategized against him. Jake has no idea. While I was telling this brother, we was talking on the way here, I was telling him, like, this ain't the time for a black bitch to be a city girl right now, man. This ain't the time for you to be out in the streets, running from nigga to nigga, trying to, you know, because you got the black woman right now, she's trying to, the white man that's where it's at.
Save us.
Bitch, bitch, you bitches is getting thrown into human trafficking fucking with that devil, man. And you goddamn curly head Jakes that want to be down with the white man, your ass is going on these fucking field trips with these Edomites, and they drowning your ass, and they mutilating you, they ripping out your organs and selling them, cause them Edomites that Jake be hanging out with, they parents is involved in some goddamn underground black market shit.
One of the dudes, one of Nolan Wells' friends who he was with, one of the guys who he was on a trip with, his mother is a judge.
See? You see that? So yeah, Jake be trying to get in with them because it'd be Jake's parents that be like, yeah, I want you to make friends with with them Edomites, so that way our family, we can be looked at as a good light. His mother's a judge, his dad's a lawyer. I want you to get close to them Edomites. And then that same Jake, his parents are telling him, but stay away from your own people. Don't hang out with other Jakes. Just want him to be around Esau, man. He got his ass killed.
My mom's lighter than this brother. That's one thing I can say. She did put me on that shit. Like, I'm raising a little so-called black kid. Don't trust the white man. That's one thing she was. Yeah, I'm gonna say she sent me to Marcus Garvey, the private schools. So I already knew. Yeah, that's the devil.
You don't sit there and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how cool Esau seemed, man. You don't ever go on. You the only black guy.
But that's okay, because Esau, you're not even built like that. Esau scared of these jailbird niggas, not just the average nigga. The problem is Jake has become so weak over the years. The average Jake, see, these white boys been watching too much UFC and shit. Those are niggas that's trained. A lot of you are trained, and you still can't really put that shit together. You white boys out there, you white boys gonna get your ass kicked. If you really want a race war, you better have some guns, nigga. Because you niggas gonna get your ass the black women out here beating up the so-called white man.
Yeah.
You be seeing that shit all over the fucking TV.
Well, that's why Esau got to do these type of things to Jake. He got to do the coward's way. He got to take him on a field trip, lace his food, get him drowsy, you know, and then, okay, all right, let's try to kill him.
And you ain't going up against no Africans, bro. We the same people that's the Spartans, the Vikings. That's us. This is really who you going up against. Even when Jake was, you know, going as the Vikings, the Spartans, the Hasmonean dynasty, the Maccabees. A lot of Jake was still moving like heathen, but they was putting the smackdown on their enemies.
Yeah.
Because they Israelites. And Jake gotta be forced, once Jake get their back forced against the wall, nigga, and the Lord's Spirit gonna be with Jake. And speak about that in Micah. So you heathens, you're up next. So yeah, you're gonna be able to take out a lot of Jake, because Jake gotta die by the sword. But while Jake is being a carnal brute like you're not just going up against any race of people. You're going up against the same people, like I said, with the Maccabean, all right, the House of David, nigga, the original, martial artists, nigga.
Yeah.
You know, all of that, the Spartans. And see, Esau don't know all this history. So the elites have done a good job making you think that you about to go up against just some doo-doo chucking niggas.
Yeah.
When Jake get into that guerrilla warfare, that's why Jake almost brought down Rome like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. And Jake didn't even have a big ass army.
Exactly. It was always way smaller.
Way smaller, and Jake could run through the whole city.
Yep.
So a lot of you Edomites, you think that this is your time and we finna annihilate Jake, and you know, we're coming out with our white supremacists, and you know, this is our time to go into their neighborhoods. You niggas is gonna get knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, you see the white boys training, they still sauce.
Still soft.
Even the elder Malcolm said that. I was looking at that like, man, I'll knock this nigga out.
Still need a gun on them. They still need a gun.
Yeah, still need a gun.
Still need a gun. Faggot.
Ass niggas.
And we got your woman too, bitch.
Yep.
All right? Goddamn devils. We got your woman. And like the brother in Chicago said, we ain't giving her back. Punk ass nigga. Goddamn devil.
Just want me to hold something? I got something.
Well, we could.
We can just go into your program and I can fit.
I was gonna say we could take it to 7. That verse.
Oh, 7? Okay.
We could take it to 7. I wasn't going to, but we can. Yeah.
Joshua 5 and 6 and 7.
Yeah, 7
Joshua 6 and 7.
or 5 and 7.
5 and 7. Okay.
Yeah.
It says, and their children whom he raised up in their stead, them Joshua circumcised, for they were uncircumcised, because they had not circumcised them by the way.
Yeah, that's just our customs, you know, to be circumcised. He told Abraham, you know, to do that, you know. But he said that the children that they raised in their stead, so they took their place. Okay? Or the wicked, you know, the righteous took their place, and then they were able to see the promised land. But just like now, us making it on the chariot, the Lord is going to take us to the promised land, right? Which is our land, but making it on the chariot, the Lord's not letting niggas on there, man. Period. It don't matter if that was your favorite cousin, because a brother or somebody might read a scripture like in Acts 16, it says you and your house could be saved. You might be like, well, damn, my favorite cousin. That's not what it's talking about. Immediate, your wife and kids. And that's maybe. Because depending on how their ass is acting too, they can get destroyed. Look what happened to Lot's wife. Okay, but the Lord's not letting no niggas on that chariot, period. Okay, you gotta have it worked out in your spirit before you get on that chariot. And it don't take one day, 24 hours, you had a heart change, and the Lord's gonna beam you up. The Lord looks at that your works, your actions, okay? And he's gonna come back to see if you get a judgment or if you're gonna get salvation. Majority of our people are gonna get judged. I just did a lesson going into Isaiah 1 and 9, how the Lord left a remnant, okay? In 2nd Ezra 9, it says that a wave compared to a drop, the wave is as many of our people that's gonna get destroyed, and the drop that represents the remnant, that's us. So the Lord's getting ready to kill a ton of our people, a ton. That said they didn't need this, they had better shit to do, they rather smoke weed, have sex all day, give into the pleasure, okay? And what we're doing now, we having fun doing this, we love doing this, man, but at the same time, we tired of talking to you niggas. Y'all don't wanna listen. Okay, so the Lord's gonna come back and wipe y'all out for your wickedness.
The Lord have not given us the spirit of fear. These niggas is getting scared.
You know?
I mean, they're getting ready to crash out and bug out. You have no strategy. You still don't, you don't even think nothing's wrong with you. They don't even have the divine prospect of why they're getting ready to go through this. And we've been screaming it in their fucking ears. That's how much Jake been denying and rebelling against what we've been saying. You know? But this is, you want me to keep going?
That was it. And then Malta, you had something?
I got something, yeah.
And if you get the habit too.
This is Zechariah 13, starting at verse 8. It says, Zechariah 13 and 8, it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein."
It said 2/3 is going to be cut off in the land. The land it's talking about is Babylon, America. Okay, 2/3 is going to be cut off and the third should be left therein. That's talking about us. Okay, because the Lord always left the righteous remnant. He didn't just kill everybody off. Noah and his family were the elect in that time. Okay, he left Lot, his daughters in Sodom and Gomorrah. So the Lord never just wiped everybody out, okay? Because he would have had to start everything all over. And he was so mad when you read Genesis, the 6th chapter, the Lord was hot. Like, you know what, I'm going to just start this shit over. But he didn't, because he found righteousness in Noah and his family. Okay, so 2/3 are going to be cut off, and it's not up for debate. Maybe y'all about to die. Okay, 2/3 of our people, they got to go. When you look at the state of our people, man, the black woman walk around with a blue wig. Okay, the black man, I saw a nigga that had a bonnet on in the store. I thought it was a woman. Okay, our people are just brain dead, man.
Yeah,
Brain dead.
It's for the, like I said, it's for the greater good that 2/3 get cut off, right? That's a large percentage of our people that need to die, right? Why do you think the Lord flooded the earth with water, right? Now, the Lord killed more than 2/3, right, at that time, but that was like the representation of how the Lord has to start over. So the Lord is getting ready to do that again with the nation of Israel. He's getting ready to start over. And all you niggas that want to remain beasts, all you niggas that don't want to let go of American culture, right? You got a soft spot in your heart for the white man, okay, you're going to have to die. And you're going to have to be reborn in the kingdom in your right mind, because right now you ain't in your right mind. Jake out here smoking a Black and Mild and a cigarette and shit. Tattoos all over their body.
Talking about they were chosen.
Talking about they chosen. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is faggots. Let's talk about that. What happened with that, man? Every nigga's a goddamn homosexual. Okay?
Niggas so brain dead, they can't even look at it even from the 90s to now and say, why are we nothing but a bunch of faggots now?
What's going on, man?
Jake is just brain dead, man.
How you let a nigga like, bitch ass nigga like Saucy Santana get in the mix, man? You supposed to sock that nigga out. He not even supposed to be on camera, man. And this is what Jake has allowed. You niggas on no jumper with a faggot, man.
Yup.
Punk ass niggas, motherfucking gangsters acting like they gangsters, but it's a goddamn homosexual on the show.
Nigga got women yelling at him, socking them out, slapping them.
Jake is a goddamn degenerate, goddamn vine. That's why Esau has so much courage right now. Like, yeah, I can wipe them niggas out, cause they stupid.
Oh, we could go there, June 5th, 6th chapter out there. Let me just get this. This is Matthew 24, real quick. Matthew 24 and 33. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. It's talking about the end. All of these calamities that Matthew 24 speaks about, from the earthquakes to the race riots to the wars, World War III, right? So it's saying that all of this is at the door. Verily I say unto you, this generation, this is who we're talking about. This wicked, evil generation of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? The Lord is making inquisition of you. And he's not siding with your enemies, but he's going to allow your enemies to get at you because he's the only defense that you do have. It says, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. See? So, hey, something gotta happen. That's how we know we at the end. Alright? And you know, the book of Judges and 2 Kings, it's all about the exact pattern of you niggas being at one with the Lord and being safe, getting into that degenerate point. Then your enemies, they just come snare you up. Shit, I'm gonna hold that Jude 5.
Yeah.
How the brother said, you know, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is our only defense. You know, Yahweh Shai said it in Matthew 7, you know, enter ye at the straight gate. You know, the same walk that Yahweh Shai walked. And the apostles and all the men before and after, man. You know, for wide is the gate.
You gotta call it out.
Oh, this is Matthew 7 and 13, Salakia. Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that go in thereat. And 2/3. You know, 2/3 and the rest of the nations, they getting ready to be destroyed. You know?
Yeah, because they don't want to go through the straight gate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to, like it tells you in the book of Esdras, where it talks about the straight gate, it goes into detail where it says it's a narrow path, and on both sides there's fire, there's water, and only one man can go in at a time. That means that it's difficult, right? That's a tightrope. A narrow path that only one person can go in one at a time, and you fall to this way, that way, you're that's inevitable death. That means that it's difficult. But this is what you got to do, okay, to receive the kingdom, man. You know, Jake don't want to, you know, sacrifice his Saturday, right, for a couple hours to sup with the Lord. But what is a nigga doing? What else do you have? I know niggas right now that know about the truth, and it's camp. They know it's camp. They know, and they in the garage smoking. I know niggas that's doing that right now. They don't want to walk the straight gate, so they gotta die, man.
It's not fun.
It's not fun, right?
Baby nigga.
But it ain't like, nigga, what are you talking about? I mean, you're a loser in real life. What else do you have? You niggas is acting like you one day you finna jump on a yacht and you finna be on there with a bunch of bitches. You ain't doing nothing anyway today. But Jake, nah, man. I could be doing other things, man. I got this. You don't want to walk the straight gate, man. All right? You don't want that discipline. And a man that doesn't want discipline is not a man fit for the Lord's use, man.
And we do this as a way of salvation, as you know, asking the Lord for mercy, coming out here, whatever we got to do, because we got what, 6 days to play.
Yeah.
You got the 7, and the Lord ain't telling you to sit back and just hum in the corner. Shit, bro, be at bar, bro, be at getting with some women, bro, whatever. Nigga can't. Shit, I wouldn't feel safe out here if I didn't do the work of the Lord, man, at all. I wouldn't even leave the house.
And Jake like to take risks, but really this is the risk that you got to be taking. You know,
Yeah.
walking with the Lord. You know, getting that understanding. You know, making yourself a vessel of honor. You know, to the Lord.
Beautiful said. I got that, Judith. Or you want to get something before that? You know, it talks about when Jake is being wicked, they can be overthrown. All right. This is Jude 5 and what, 17? And whilst they sin not before their power or God, they prospered, because the God that hated iniquity was with them. So when Jake came out of slavery, yeah, they were still, you know, in the land of their captivity and exile, but the Lord loosened up the punishment. Like, okay, y'all got the point. Jake was with their family. The so-called black man was building communities. Even the other tribes, the Latin tribes, you know what I'm saying? They had another, the Jim Crow era or whatever, but the Lord was sort of with Jake. Because, you know, your great-great-grandparents, they wasn't with that foolery, wearing wigs and wearing your butt out, your ass out. They wasn't with all that. So the Lord kind of was like, okay, but Jake was still into that Christianity shit too, though. It says, but when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs, and their temple of their God was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. And see, these nations know that. Because like Esau, they were the Greeks and the Romans. They remember going up against you niggas in your idolatrous age, you know, these other nations, when they took Jake down, Jake was on some other shit. And the other nations was always like, you the Israelite stuff.
Right.
That's how they know this information, because this chapter is speaking about the heathen having a conversation between each other about our people. Let's finish it. It says, but now are they returned to their power, their God, and are come up to the places where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass, lest their Lord defend them, and their God before them, and we become a reproach before all the world. So these are heathens talking. And see, it's so obvious now that even I couldn't even feel bad for none of the stuff I'm hearing about you, Jake's happening to you. That's how wicked and delinquent you are now, to where even Esau is just like, you know what? Yeah, we got them. We got them. We can make our move right now.
And Esau should never feel like that.
Yeah, he should never.
He should never be that confident.
Because these heathens are the weakest people on the earth. You should never be fearing these heathens.
Right.
So-called white boys, these Asians, these Arabs, none of them.
Knock,
He's superior to them.
knock you fucking heathens out in high school, man.
Take your lunch money.
You know what I mean? That was the thing Jake was on.
Yep.
Knock the white boy out. Knock the little Asian out, man.
Because they get all proud. You niggas know you can't stand up to us, man.
Fuck out of here, man.
We be the same size. We'll slap the motherfucking juice off your head, man.
You get that Habakkuk.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and makest him drunk also, that thou mayest look upon their nakedness.
Mm-hmm. 16 to 12? Let's start it over.
This is the book of Habakkuk 2 and 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunk also, that thou mayest look upon their nakedness.
Yeah, and that's what Esau did. Okay? They like to feed you the bullshit, the philosophies, the lies, and the deceit. They like to look back and laugh at Jake. Look at this nigga wearing a fucking wig. Look at the black woman thinking she's the head of the house. The one that bit it the most was the black woman.
Yeah.
She bit it. The brothers in New Jersey was doing a camp today. I was watching it before getting here. They said that Esau the serpent put a spell on Eve in the garden, and she believed it. Okay, what do you think he's doing through the TV? Okay, the media, meaning medium, but what do you think he's doing? He's telling you, you don't need a man, you're so strong and powerful. I was just talking to a broad recently, she said her friends said they don't need a man because they got a good job. Okay, I didn't even get into it with her, but what you gonna do when that job gets snatched? That job's not
They
salvation.
don't think that far. Esau is programmed to not think that far. You know, Esau has programmed the nigga woman to think that it's all about her, fuck your people. You know what I mean? Fuck your people. Because the best thing that the Israelite woman can do for her people is to be a loving mother, give and fall in order and produce children. That's the best thing she can do. But the fact that they don't want to do that, they don't want to come to you know, in agreement with the man. Okay, that's what the serpent. That was the whole play of the serpent. That's why he said in Genesis 3, he said you can be a god too. Basically saying like you don't need Adam, you can do your own thing. And you know that nigga was probably telling her like, is he asleep? Okay, come holler at me when he's asleep.
Yeah.
And giving her little tips and shit.
Probably seen the way he was treating his women.
Yeah.
You know, they women were just all loose.
It's all loose and shit. So yeah, the Israelite woman got a spell on her ass, man. She don't know what the fuck going on. That's why she got to be destroyed too. 2/3 is majority of women. A lot of you Israelite women, you gonna get brutalized out here, man. Okay, you got these Israeli soldiers that's gonna come out here, and they're gonna put it to you Israelite women rough, because they've been waiting to get at your ass, man.
Oh, the Muslim nigga.
The motherfucking you know what I mean, Ahmed.
All these major cities are filled up with Islam, real Arabs. Ask yourself, why is the American government in Michigan? They got Arab takeovers in the middle of the street, certain part of New York. One of the mayors in New York is a Muslim. So what does that play about? This nigga talking about Muslim ideology? Because when they get this shit kicking, they gonna use them Hamites. They send in what? a certain amount of Hamite, them African niggas over there to Haiti. To so-called, you got a video just surfaced, the so-called white man, he's one of these politicians, and he's standing behind this newly created militia of all Hamitic, dark-skinned African niggas, and they about to deploy them UN peacekeepers,
Oh, yeah.
so-called. And you know what they about to do over there.
Yeah, they about to run them women down.
Yep. So in America, you're gonna have them Arabs, you're gonna have the Asians, the Chinese, the North Koreans. You're gonna have them Arabs, Arab, who else? Hamites.
Hamite.
What's them niggas? Them,
You gonna have Esau.
small hat.
You gonna have Edomite soldiers from different Amsterdam, Germany and shit.
So you know they're gonna bring back that public execution shit, like line niggas up and chop their head off.
And you Israelite women, they're gonna be dragging you by your hair. You're gonna be seeing Israelite women getting dragged by their hair on the ground, and they taking her to an alley. And you already know what they finna do to her.
Oh, don't let them have that bayonet, because I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, they'll stick that right in your fucking box.
Elder Malcolm up just brought that back. I forgot. They bought that. Department of Homeland Defense bought a bunch of them, bringing that back.
Yeah.
So, nigga, that's probably worse than getting shot.
Yeah.
Nigga, I seen a real one like that. You can take that off the gun. Shit is like iron, nigga.
Yeah.
That's worse than
They'll
getting stabbed
stick
with a
your,
knife.
yeah. A lot of you Israelite women, you gonna get brutalized, man, because the Israelite woman, she's the last to catch on, and she don't want to catch on.
Stupid ass.
She's still trying to hold on to the Wonder Woman theory. You ain't no motherfucking Wonder Woman.
You niggas don't know how stupid you look in front of the world, though. You know, like secondhand embarrassment was a thing. Like back in the day, okay, maybe some of that shit you thought was cute, but now you niggas have, like the brothers who brought out the scripture, you've drinking all the wine of the so-called white man, and you think anything he put out there for you makes you look cool, the new standard. But you look crazy. This nigga been playing you for the last couple of decades. Got you out there, like I said, doing dumb TikTok dances.
Yeah.
You doing shit that's not even cool among Jake,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Shit is
That's why it's
ridiculous,
time for you niggas to go. Fucking Latinos too.
Right, and
Yeah.
2/3 gotta go. There's more Northern Kingdom tribes than Southern Kingdom.
Right.
So a lot of you Northern Kingdom gonna get fucked up for real.
A lot of you Latins,
Oh, yeah, they need to be fucking.
Latinos, you need a fucking wake up call.
Cause they still like, oh no, we ain't no Israelite. They still don't.
They
not
just
black.
want their job.
Yeah.
That's all you Latinos is concerned about. You
And
just
they
want
wife.
that fucking job, your wife, and a goddamn a 6-pack Corona.
Yeah.
That's all the fuck they care about, man. And you niggas is gonna get blindsided. I should have woke you niggas up, man. A lot of you Latinos, a lot of you Mexicans. ICE should have woke your dumb ass up, man. And they're gonna ramp it up with that too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They're gonna ramp it up with that, man. All they waiting for is just certain policies to get thrown out. And ICE, man, you gonna, man, what?
And they're trying
You
to
know-
get more of a green light kicked
Yeah.
off. They want you everyday Edomites to just go ahead and start making the moves
Yeah.
on a more major scale. But at the same time, they ain't got time. They gotta get everybody at the same time, low key. But the target when they move is gonna be you Jakes.
Right.
And it's sick. I noticed that in today's time, you got a man, our people acting like the men act like women, and then the women act like men. This shit is crazy, man. The women is masculine as hell, but then the men is feminine.
And it's a pseudo masculine.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like,
bitch, I'll drop you right here and I guarantee your stupid ass. You niggas are fucking stupid, man.
and I seen it though. As soon as you get big or judgment comes to a woman that act masculine, they immediately turn back into a woman. Hey, stop!
You know what I'm saying?
What happened? I thought you was a dude. You gonna see the same thing in Jacob's show, but then they're gonna want to be a wife again. Then, yeah, whatever you tell me. But we're not stupid. We're in the spirit, man. We can tell a punk ass bitch. Hey, I know her. I mean, nah.
What the scriptures say, our people have long went without a king, without that manhood presence. And when you see these police videos, really that's all it is. Jake has went so long without being corrected
Yeah.
that they can't even talk to the cops. Okay, we all don't like the cops. But nigga, there's such thing as a civil dialogue first.
Yeah, relax, bro.
Shit, you might get, man, I done got let go without no insurance, no ID, no registration. I can't even count no more. That's how many times they've let me go and I've just been played them. Hey, how you doing, sir, man? Man, I'm all right, man. Just, yeah, honestly, man. It'd be the simplest thing, and Jake, and it's the men, too. Oh, no, I'm calling my mama.
Fuck you calling your mama for, nigga.
Why is she reaching in here? I'm calling my mama.
What the hell she gonna do?
They don't really get his mama on the phone and his mama, you gotta get your hands off my baby.
Like, he's so
Mama, he touching me, though. Stop touching me.
But that's just a representation of how low Jake is.
Yeah.
Jake get into trouble, he call his mama. Jake go to prison, he get in trouble in prison with them wild ass niggas, them inmates. He calling his mama in prison. You niggas is weak as hell, man. And you think you don't need the Lord.
What's up with this stop touching me thing? But see, that's a spirit on Jake. Jake is so ignorant. They don't do any reading. They're void of knowledge. What, Hosea 4:6. My people have rejected knowledge. Jake literally will watch them, and I didn't know it was that bad with Jake. Jake get online and hear a TikTok lawyer, and I didn't figure this out till recent. Because I'm like, why these niggas keep doing this? That's what it is.
Yeah, it's them TikTok lawyers. If you get stopped by police and he doesn't have a CF3, you're qualified. And then you putting that shit in Jake's head where it's like, fight back against the police.
Oh yeah, we trying this. Then the nigga gets smoked. Because for one, niggas be carrying. And see, I didn't understand that. I just figured that out. What Jake be doing, the cops, they always want to catch Jake with a gun. So Jake don't be trying to shoot him. Before they pat him down, what Jake be trying to do, and they get nervous, they be trying to like grab the gun and get rid of it real quick, like on some shit like, and they be like, don't touch the gun. And you'll see Jake doing something like this. Man, I ain't touching nothing. But Jake trying to do this. Some shit.
Throw the gun away.
As soon as you touch that gun, nigga, they gonna. But see, when you nervous, you're not thinking, okay, I ain't got nowhere to throw it. It's gonna fall on the ground. You just like, oh shit. All right.
Okay.
And then they blow you away.
I seen one video recently, man. They lit this nigga car up. Nigga Jake was in the car. They was like, stop reaching, bro. They had like 7 police.
Oh, I saw that.
7 police. You seen that?
They didn't have to do that.
Bro, 7 police officers surrounding Jake's car. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Stay in one place, Jake. No. Jake still Jake trying to reach for shit. Relax, nigga. You better off letting them find the gun.
Yeah, let them find it, nigga.
You know what I mean? Jake trying to, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
Man, they lit this nigga car up like, remember Denzel Washington on Training Day?
Yeah.
They just let it all off. You know what I mean?
But the Lord said, bear the, what do you say? You live by the sword, die by the sword. We Israelites, we don't have to have the sword. We would have been out of this captivity if you niggas haven't been degenerates for the last 30, 40 years, and your grandmama and them. We would have been out of America.
Yeah.
But now you running around with guns for no reason, really just to say you got that thing on you. So now the cops catch your ass and you trying to figure out how you gonna let that shit fall out your pants leg and then the nigga blow you away.
Yeah.
Learn your lesson, man.
You niggas is retarded, man. That's why the Lord says, sottish children, man.
Yeah.
You still ain't catching on that, nigga, this is a war.
Why don't you nigga just go take some fucking MMA then? Cause you wanna run around and be about that violence and shit. You gonna need it. You still ain't heard niggas come together and say, yeah, man, we need to all.
Yeah. But that's what Esau talking about.
Yeah.
Esau getting together and they doing jiu-jitsu together and shit. Jake still ain't talking. Jake can't even get along for anything more than 30 minutes because this one nigga hating on this nigga. He want his bitch. You niggas is completely dysfunctional, man. You can't even come together to start a rebellion. This is why the Lord just got to wipe you out.
Jake ready
You're
to bring
no
all,
good.
Jake ready to bring all the women into the war.
Yeah.
They don't even get that concept. Bro,
Get his
tell
mama.
these
You
women
want his mama to be on the war with him.
all Israelite men should be telling these women to shut the fuck up and leave. If these women can't respect you and honor you as the head, stay the fuck away from her. Let the bitch die off or let her go to the Asian man, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the mindset we gotta develop. But Jake all up in the hood with the bitches. How you got, man?
Jake is weak, man.
Yeah.
Where was we at? You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 16 and 12. It says, as his mercy is great, so is his correction also.
It said his correction. Okay, keep going.
He judgeth a man according to his works.
Yeah, so brothers was talking about correction earlier. Jacob's trouble is going to be the correction for 2/3 of our people. Okay? Jacob's trouble is going to be the correction for 2/3 of our people. And the icing on the cake, the Lord want to make sure he corrected fully. He going to send a message at you. So he don't leave no niggas left behind. The Lord is perfect in everything he does to perfect it, to make sure there ain't no niggas left. Tyrone in the corner. Let's clean the land up. Let's go and wipe them out. We hope and pray that we're on the Lord's merciful side. Because it said the Lord has mercy. We're praying and hoping that we do enough because not everybody's sacrifice is going to be accepted. There's niggas amongst us. And we see some of them. They ain't here no more. There's going to be niggas amongst us all the way to the end. Right? So we're praying that we do enough with our sacrifice to get the Lord's mercy, because you do not want to get caught up. You do not want to get caught up with the Lord is bringing, man. What the Lord is bringing is going to be so terrifying. Grown men, okay, because my uncle is a big, strong nigga. You know, if you look at him, I'm ready to go anyway. Well, the scripture says something against that, man. It said people's faces going to be turning pale. A big, strong nigga like him, he going to be scared like a woman.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to predict what the Lord is going to bring, right? Niggas think that I'm ready for the waste war,
Okay.
but are you ready for a paranormal experience? Are you ready for a motherfucking demon to jump out the portal like that Miami incident? Remember when that happened? Where was all the tough niggas in? I'm pretty sure there was some tough niggas in that mall when that Miami shit happened. Them niggas ran out of there. I you know, just last week I was watching some videos. Let me watch that again. Man, niggas was so scared. That's how you know that was real. Because niggas was so scared. Grandma, you know what I mean?
Grandma got out the wheelchair.
Grandma got out the wheelchair and got the fuck up out of there. Once they seen the motherfucking spirits come out of that portal, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the Lord got going on, man. The Lord got, like I always say, there's a world within the earth, man. The Lord will open up a motherfucking cave. Your worst nightmare will come out of there, man.
Daniel 12:1, we're in a
Yeah.
time like never before. So you can't say that, hey, the plagues of ancient Egypt. When you read in Exodus, it don't give you the same detail in Wisdom of Solomon. So when you watch the movie Prince of Egypt, and you think about Moses and being, you know, the children of Israel being delivered, you only think about grasshoppers, frogs everywhere, lice, right? When you really get into the detail of the plagues, man, it was a lot more than that. And one of the major plagues was what the brother said, them demons, them apparitions. It was so crucial that niggas was dropping dead at the very sound and sight. Just imagine, it said in the scripture, say your heart turned to stone. Do you know how painful that is, bro?
That's scary.
My grandmother died from cardiac arrest. My cousin said he was right there with her. Her eyes, it was so painful because it's like a Mack truck sitting on your chest. Your heart just locked up and freeze up. So her eyes was rolling in the back of her head. She was trying to put them back down, but
Damn.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that, you know, and a demon can put hands on you too. Demon. So what is Jake gonna do then? You niggas you think you getting ready for the race war, but you got a demon that's throwing you across the room.
Esau gonna have them demons on.
Yeah. Esau's a witch. You don't know what the Lord. See, the Lord got special tailor-made judgments for you niggas. Whatever, you know, you think you trying to pop that tough shit. The Lord is sitting back like, okay, he think all right. Well, I'm gonna hit him with something he ain't never even gonna expect.
You might get sick.
Yeah,
right?
you might get sick.
During Jacob's trouble, all you niggas might just get ill. Esau might done put something in the food.
Yeah.
The water.
Stupid nigga.
All right, let's contaminate the water.
Think Esau gonna let your ass be 100% healthy when he go to war with your ass?
Yeah.
This is the devil we talking about, man. Your ass will look down and your motherfucking leg is a flesh-eating virus on that motherfucker. Then what?
Hey, Jake, you in a bad spot, nigga. And these troops and shit, I have a feeling when they see us, because I didn't even expect for us to be in this totally different spirit when this stuff started coming out. I was so angry at Jake, I was in the house celebrating, like, yeah, finally, we need to wrap this shit up. Cause I'm sick of you niggas, man. It's like I Am Legend out here. We can't have no children with you niggas. We can't fucking talk to you niggas.
Yeah.
Our life is on pause being around you stupid ass niggas, man.
Holding back progress, man.
You know?
You know?
So them troops, they gonna see us and we gonna have a whole nother look. Like why do they look like they at peace with what's going on? We gonna be slaughtering niggas. And we gonna be in the cut like with this little child, you know, your child be happy with the little stars in their eye. They
That little
like,
smirk.
oh. Yeah, like, hey, come here, man, look at this dude. And they gonna just consider us something else. Like, hey man, you know what, we like this guy right here.
Yeah, all right.
Like Jeremiah. That's what they did with Jeremiah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. That's what we say. All right.
Yeah, we don't want to kill him.
So you understand?
Yeah.
I got this we got go ahead.
I wanted to speak something else because he said in the scripture in Sirach 16:12 it says that he judges the man according to his works. So like I was saying in the beginning of the camp, you can't just take 24 hours and say I'm right and I can get beamed up on a chariot and I can make it. Okay, the Lord said he's going to judge you according to your works, your actions that led up to what's about to happen to you. Because when the Lord said when he comes back he has a reward, people think a reward just means something for the good you did. It also means to be paid back for the bad you did. See, niggas don't look words up.
Spiritual credit line with the Lord.
Yeah.
Niggas be trying to build up their credit. Nigga, you gotta have a good credit with the Lord, nigga.
Yeah.
You might have bad credit in this world, but at least have some good credit with the Lord. I might run a stop sign, nigga, but I'm not gonna just blatantly disobey the Lord, though. So you niggas will obey the stop sign. Like I always say, it's 2 a.m. somewhere on an empty road, and a nigga make sure he stop at that stop sign. 2 a.m. Ain't no cops around. But when it comes to the Lord, one thing he asks you to stop doing, you can't do it.
Can't.
Cause sinning is fun. Shit, Jake is concerned about murder. It's fun it's a thrill to commit adultery. I got a family member. They said they're on the fence. They kind of believe, but he involved in 2 adulterous relationships right now. And I'm looking at the time frame we in. Yep, that's a nigga that's about to die. That's a nigga that's about to get destroyed. What you mean you gonna put both of them away a week before Yahweh Shai get here and say you ready? Cause 7 represents completion. Well, it was 7 days. So who you think the Lord is, man? That's how niggas think. They think they can outsmart the Heavenly Father, man.
He's the ultimate Jake. Yeah, you Yaiquab. Yeah, you can Yaiquab shit, but who is the ultimate Jake? The Most High. You can't Yaiquab the Most High. That's why you gotta be sincere. Hey, the Lord gave that parable about it was 2 different types of dudes. One dude was praying to the Lord like, Lord, I know I done fucked up. And he was patting his chest, looking up to the Lord like, man, please forgive me though. I know I fucked up. But then the other dude was like, nah, look at them guys. I know I ain't nothing like them. That's you niggas. Call us bums and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know? Ain't none of us worthy, but we doing this for mercy. And the Lord is abundant in mercy. So imagine what's getting ready to happen to you niggas, man.
In the scriptures, it talks about, I got meditating on it, talks about how they live basically to their own imagination. You know what I mean? Basically, our people just do whatever the fuck. They think it's something they want to do, they just do it. Okay, they go according to what they feel is good. They just do whatever they feel is good. That woman look good. She got a fat ass. Her husband went to the bathroom. He can't see me. That's how our men think. You know what I mean? Oh, I can smoke blunts because that's in their head. They feel like they can do it. So sky's the limit. Do as thou wilt, and that's really what America lives by. Do as thou wilt. Okay, and I always meditated on this. We're the only righteous people on the planet. On the planet, because you might be like, well, in Brazil they might have some righteous. Yeah, brothers. If it's somebody in Brazil that's righteous, it's a brother. I guarantee it. It's not no nigga that pushes a car because he's old, because old people are wicked as hell too. The elderly, the bitch that's on the cart, the old lady, she's a demon too. Okay, people look at the outside. Oh, she has glasses, so she can't be wicked. Oh, his leg is messed up. He can't be wicked. Why do you think the Lord did that to his leg in the first place?
The scriptures call y'all a bunch of murderers. And my thing is, why every time the white man kill you niggas, all of a sudden you niggas all unite for 2 seconds, and the black woman snaps out of that spell for 2 seconds.
She put on her little.
I don't see why they gotta be doing that with black. You niggas kill, steal, and destroy each other all day.
Hey.
I'm so sick of hearing that shit. Then the black woman, she's intellectual.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
She's on the podium.
but she's shaking her ass all on Instagram.
That same bitch, the weekend before, she just slurped the nigga off that she met at the club. This is what you niggas do. And then Jake expect good things. They expect justice. You know, when they get to the courtroom and some young Jake is gunned down by Esau, you don't deserve no fucking justice, man. You don't deserve the judge to be like, all right, go ahead and pardon Jake. Don't give him 25 years. Let him go with a slap on the wrist. You don't deserve that.
You know it's bad when all the corny ass heathen nations are getting secondhand embarrassment. See, that's what this thing is. You're so cringe now that even these corny heathens that do the corniest shit, they're looking at our people like, yeah, this is embarrassing. Like, somebody do something. And we in that spirit too. You know what I mean? You like, oh, this is cool, doing your little stupid ass TikTok dance. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get this precept. This is Jeremiah 2, starting at verse 13. It says, for my people have committed 2 evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. So let me break that down, right? Because what is this? What did the Lord say? Right? The Lord said, you know, his words are the living water. You know what I mean? Meaning that, you know, the words of the Lord rejuvenate you, right? So our people reject that. They reject that knowledge. That's the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. You're rejecting it. When you don't listen to the prophets, people don't understand how detrimental you have to listen to the prophets, man. That's not a fucking maybe. That's not a goddamn when I want to. You have to.
A prophet is a pastor.
Yeah, that's
you going to church.
That's somebody, because the Lord is not coming down to talk to you.
Yeah.
But he gonna get this message across to the prophet. So you rejecting the prophet is you rejecting him straight up. You know what I'm saying? So you rejected that, That's one evil. Then the second evil, it says, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water, meaning that you niggas can't even retain knowledge because you don't want to. You're willingly ignorant now. That's an evil. Because look at the internet, everybody know about the Hebrew Israelites. What the fuck is the holdup now?
Well, niggas is high all day. That's why Esau,
Niggas is high all day.
It's legal in California. Man, Esau, man, he did his thing. Because at first I was like, okay, yeah, it's about to be legal. Now you see, a nigga can stay high all day. Nigga be high on the job.
Yeah.
Even at my job, niggas is getting 100,000 a year plus. And them niggas be on some hard shit too. Them niggas be doing harder shit. When some niggas is chilling.
What's the holdup with the black woman? Why you ain't got an order yet?
Yeah.
You know, why you ain't take out that wig and them weaves?
Exactly.
Too much knowledge to go around for the black woman to still be wearing a wig and a weave, man.
Their mind is distorted. They think they actually look in the mirror and don't see how crazy.
Yeah.
That's how far Jake. Because if they was coming up on some knowledge, you know what? That image will start to fade away. Like this shit look crazy.
But the Lord said you can't even hold knowledge.
Yeah.
That's wicked. That's on purpose. You know what I mean? Somebody come up to you and tell you, I got some knowledge on how you can make some more money. And you be like, nah, I'm cool.
Nigga,
What that ultimately means is you rejected it straight out. You rejecting the knowledge straight out. So that's what you're doing with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's why it says you're a broken cistern. You can't hold no water. That's purposeful. That's you purposely hearing the words of the Lord and saying, I'm good.
That's why the first thing, you don't like black people. As soon as you try to correct, especially the black people.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you don't like your mama and all that. You can't hold no what? The men too. Hey man, I don't commit adultery, bro. You know that's commit adultery. You know the rap game is over, right? You know the music industry. Nah, nigga, but you know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, look at the way T.I. did it, though. Nigga, you don't know nothing about T.I. That nigga could be a homosexual for all you.
You brought up the black woman, man. I saw a video. I don't know if a brother had posted it, but it's good content as far as truth-wise. You had a woman doing interviews on the street talking about how abortions are bad. She got on a black woman and said, "It's killing your baby." She fired on her because she told her that.
God.
Fired on a girl was bleeding. I think it was like in New York.
See, the nigga-
Fired on her.
Look at, and there's too much. That's the thing. There's too much knowledge for Jake to still be acting like that, man. For you niggas that you just celebrated July 4th.
Oh, yeah.
You getting ready to celebrate the next holiday, the next holiday, the next holiday. It's too much knowledge going out for you to keep doing that, man. For you to keep being a goddamn nigga on the corner. For you nigga women to keep on tatting yourself up. Being a smoker.
And see, I know how Jake thinks. See, when we see it on the TV, on the screen, Jake doing these street takeovers and running around, breaking up the stores and beating people up, Jake is thinking, yeah, we look like we hard. Ain't nobody can fuck with us. Yeah, see, this is what we do out here in the streets. We wild like that. That's how Jake is thinking when they doing that. Not knowing that everybody just sees you as an opportunist. They're not afraid of you. You niggas constantly getting beat up all over social media with that weak ass hood nigga squabble. But in Jake's mind, yeah, nigga, see, we ain't the sons of them slaves no more. We ain't no slaves. We'll tear this whole neighborhood up.
But for what though?
Exactly.
That's the thing though. Jake could do that dumb shit, but what are you doing it for?
But they see you don't go after your real ops.
Yeah.
All of these nations are sitting back like,
Yeah.
why haven't they went after the white man?
Yeah. See, Jake could be doing that, doing a riot, yeah, nigga, what's up, nigga? And then you'll have a white man walking a dog.
Yeah.
Looking around, you'll have a nigga like Bill Gates walking the dog, right in the middle of you niggas' chaos, and niggas are.
Jake will try to get on
Yeah.
the white man. Hey, leave cut alone.
Yeah,
You know?
Esau walking, and you'll just have Jake just like moving past him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Won't even look at him.
They'll defend him if another Jake get on.
Yeah, for another. Hey, but what you doing to the white man though, man?
Nigga, get at me like that, nigga.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga. Okay? So you niggas, even your little revolution that you think that you're standing up for is bullshit, because you ain't even going in no right direction, man. Let me finish this last verse off. It says, verse 14, it says, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Yeah, why are you niggas coon? You niggas is coons. Okay, why are you still a coon? Why are you on Adam 22 begging that nigga to give you a chance? Bro, niggas used to sock niggas like Adam 20. Adam 22 should be socked out, man.
Every day.
Every day. They should have. I would have respected, as wicked as Jake was, I would have respected Jake if Jake would have got on there, knocked his bitch ass out, and took over his show. I would at least been like, okay, you know, at least they knocked the white man out and took the nigga show over. You niggas is begging him for an interview. He cussing you out on the show. He yelling at you like you some little 5-year-old big ass gangbanging nigga with a whole bunch of tats. But why you talking to me like that though, bro? You niggas is homeborn slaves. You niggas is on ESPN. I'm sick of seeing niggas like Stephen A. Smith,
House
this
Negro.
coon dumbass, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley. I'm sick of you niggas. Okay, why are you niggas still pandering to the white man, man?
FBA niggas.
Fuck you niggas, okay?
And all you foundational so-called black Americans, you never go past that, and then you never bring up the atrocities of the so-called black woman.
Yeah.
You talking about
Straight
some
up,
foundational black
Black
American.
women. How you gonna create anything foundational when the black woman is out of control?
And really, when they talk about the so-called black community, they really should only be talking about the black woman.
Yeah.
Because the average so-called black man, the majority of us ain't pookies. You know, all of the good things, you know, the stardom, the invention, that came from Jake. Because they make that lie, okay, the black man was kicked out of the house. The white man got with the black woman and kicked the black man. How is that possible when post-Reconstruction era, when the black man came out of slavery, they were building communities for the women. They were bringing home the bacon. So how can they get kicked out? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So no, the black woman left those communities that Jake built much better than the so-called white man just to build the ghetto community and raise up all these abominable children. So you really can't include us. You can only include the males that are beneath these adulterous,
Nigga women.
nigga women.
Yeah. That before you niggas can start anything, you gotta address that black woman first.
FBA.
You
That's
know
a
what I mean?
joke, man.
Because how you gonna nigga wanna start the FBA and include the black woman?
Yeah.
And she fuck everything up because she thinks she's somebody. Okay, you gotta, hey, really, you niggas should have slapped that bitch a long time ago, man. But you niggas ain't gonna do that because you weak. Okay? You're a homeborn slave. You're a servant. You're a servant to everybody. Jake is a servant to every goddamn body. Let me finish this last one. Verse 16, verse 15, it says, the young lions roared upon him and yelled and made his land waste. His cities are burnt without inhabitants. So while you niggas is being a homeborn slave, your enemies are burning you down. They're destroying you. Okay? They're taking away this. They're taking away that. They're pushing you niggas in little project housing. You niggas still ain't figured that out.
They took Inglewood from you.
They took Inglewood from you. They took Hollywood. They took everything you niggas. They took basketball from you. They took combat from you. They took your culture. They took hip hop from you. Your hip hop music is Jake's. That's Jake's language, man.
R&B.
And the fact that Esau took that away from you, and now now it's like he got you in a space to where it's like, nigga, you can't even release an album without our permission, and you niggas let him do it.
They took live instruments from Jake.
Took it all, man.
So Jake is just bottled down to that hood, grimy
Yeah.
sect of rap. Everything else is for everybody else now.
Yeah.
Even the R&B, you got pop and shit. Jake was the star of that. Now you got Asian boy, homosexual looking Asians in like R&B group formats. I never thought I'd see that in my life. That's
that
the
shit whack
corniest
as
shit
hell.
in the world.
And that's Esau, because he's stripping you bare and you can't even see it. Your cities are being burnt down, man. All right, and pretty soon Esau gonna burn your shit down in front of you, man. You gonna come, you know, you gonna see your house on fire. You gonna see, you know, you got it though.
You jumped to verse 21 in there?
Yeah, sure.
And while he's getting that, man, something that irritates me with Jake, okay, the Jake men, all right, they've been demons their whole life, right? And all of a sudden, they trying to have a big reform, renewed in their mind. The main person I've seen our people run to, besides Esau, is Farrakhan. They want to be a Muslim. Okay, I'm sorry to break it to y'all, but Farrakhan is a demon too. Newsflash, yeah, sorry. Farrakhan, yeah, I'm surprised that I wouldn't be surprised if Esau had touched him down there. Because look at Farrakhan's net worth. Okay, and they specifically tell them, lead your people astray. You got this check coming every couple years or something like that. Every week you'll get 100,000. Lead them astray, tell them to be a Muslim. All they gotta do is stop eating pork and they can get saved, because that's the only thing they got right. Stop eating pork, you gonna get delivered. They go way past that. It's over 600 laws. They go way past eating pork, but they want to run a Farrakhan. People in my family think that is the Most High. Farrakhan. I said something one day, I almost got in a fight. I said, I ain't saying nothing again.
Jake is brain dead because if you wasn't brain dead, you would question yourself. Ain't this the Arab man's religion?
Right.
That's what Malcolm X found out.
Right.
Yeah,
And why, if this the Arab man religion, why do we all gotta cut our head bald and shave our face and wear suits then?
Right.
Cause see, when I was growing up in Inglewood, I do kind of miss that. You had them niggas in the hot suit in the summer selling them fire ass bean pies out of the US.
Bean pie.
And that was big back in the day. There was a lot of culture out there, but that nigga
What's up
is
with the rug? What's up? Why you gotta get on the rug, and they gotta do that anywhere they're at. You know, a nigga could be at the grocery store. Nigga, his alarm go off, nigga put down that rug, Allah. Nigga, that's bugged out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And then they sell. I don't know
Then
how
they sell like, what are you doing, bro?
Fuck.
You know? Shit. And then I forgot what I was saying. That shit is crazy.
And just don't eat pork though. Sky's the limit, you know.
And they still eating that shit.
They still eating that shit.
Secretly, yeah.
This is Jeremiah 2:21. It says, "Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?"
Yeah, that's how most of our people are. They're
Keep going,
degenerate.
23.
They're degenerate now, though. Okay, they lack the morality of our people, man. They want to do whatever the hell they want. They basically heathens at this point because the Lord don't recognize them. The Lord's not recognizing 2/3 of our people right now because they're disgusted. Okay, the nigga and the black woman, and she's the most out of order, so she's gonna get it the worst. But the Jake 2/3 man is right behind her. Okay, the scripture said that a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. So bros might be like, damn, you see them two, he got a bad bitch. Well, that's a wicked woman, and that's a wicked nigga. Okay? They both commit wickedness together. They go eat a pork pie together or whatever the hell they be eating. Because it done got so far out that they put chitlins and a pork sandwich. They try to hide bacon on there. It done got so far out now.
Lobster, that's the big thing now. Go to a lobster restaurant,
Yeah, I know.
eat a pot of that shit.
Seafood boil.
Blueface owned that shit.
I heard you got something like that.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, that's what made you, a degenerate plant. Because only a degenerate will eat a goddamn lobster. Only a degenerate will eat a seafood boil. That's why you niggas got all them demons on you, man. You know?
Shit, this truth is a blueprint for Jake. This is the manual. This is all the answers. This show you how to navigate through life. Show you what's really going on. Ain't that what life is? Trying to figure out what it is? You might be 70 years old. You get 70-year-olds tell you, you don't really learn nothing until you hit 80. I've heard my great-grand. Yeah, you think you know something at 60. Nigga, the Bible is a hyper-speed. Like, nigga, you get all the game.
Yeah. That Wu-Tang, the acronym that Wu-Tang came up for Bible is basic instructions before leaving Earth. You know, it's pretty spot on, you know?
Without that, you prepare a table for the truth.
Yeah.
You preparing a table for your enemies, nigga. Dumbass niggas, man.
Verse 22, it says, "For though thou wash thee with nitre and take thee much soap," and that's Jake trying to clean themselves up. Jake be wearing chains, and Jake be trying to hide behind these certain identities. Jake be trying to wash themselves up like, we ain't slaves no more, nigga.
We some slave, nigga.
I got my credit line right, nigga.
Nigga did 10 years, but now you can see that jailbird in him,
Yeah.
that nigga, but now he wears a suit.
Yeah. Or ex-ho.
Yeah, grimy though.
Bitch, that's an ex-whore. I'm not who I used to be.
Nigga, I'm gang, man, he about that money now.
Yeah.
That's a grimy nigga though.
Stupid ass. He just went to another evil.
Yeah.
Like that movie Sinners.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Verse it says 22, it says, "For thou wash thee with nitre and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith the Lord God." Yeah, your iniquity is still showing. Because you haven't really repented.
Baptism, brothers been going into that.
Even Christianity, Jake being in Christianity, thinking that they washing themselves, thinking that they cleaning themselves up, dunking their head in the water. You show up every Sunday with a tailor-made tuxedo, and you really think that that's what the Lord wants from you.
Commit adultery that night.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
They don't know what adultery is.
They don't even know what adultery is. You don't know that. Okay, there's women in there in that church that's on a rag. If you niggas was a part of the law, shouldn't they bitches be in a separate room? Why are you discussing affairs with women in the first place the affairs of the scriptures with women in the first. They have no idea, man.
Jake don't know what marriage is.
Yeah.
Jake is debating all these doctrines on the scriptures. Okay, yeah, these are the fallen angels. See, that's what happened. They came in and mingled with the indigenous black people, and then they're waiting on us to get the spiritual power. But nigga, you don't know what marriage,
Yeah, you don't know the
sex
basics.
is marriage. You don't know what adultery is. You don't know what a fornication. But then to cuss you out.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all don't know the Bible. The Bible was written by the white. It's plagiarized. But the nigga don't know any of these fundamental terms of the Bible.
Yeah. You know, you're trying to put sugar on shit. You're not really, you know, repenting. You haven't transformed.
Renew your mind.
You know what I mean? You haven't really renewed your mind. You just got a new idea. That's what it be with Jake. Jake just get a new idea. Jake ain't changed. It says, verse 23, it says, how canst thou say, I am not polluted? I have not gone after Baalim. See thy way in the valley.
And our people do that. They claim that, oh, I've been righteous. I don't worship other gods. I do X, Y, and Z. But the Lord is saying you guys have done it. The Lord has seen it. That's why He's bringing it out. Okay, because the Lord, when you read the scriptures, our people always, one of the main sins our people always did was idolatry. Okay, they thought, they thought that was the God in charge of the goddamn weather. It's going to rain today.
Well, the new Baal, Baalim is Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So when you know, because that'd be the main thing. Niggas be like, I changed, you know, I was this, and then you listening to him, you try to give him the benefit of doubt, and then he'll be like, and I'm saved through the blood of Jesus. You're like, okay, this nigga, you know what I mean?
Stop smoking dirt.
2 years ago, man. Jesus helped me, man.
You almost died, nigga. That's why.
You know, Jesus really saved me. You know, and they think that they've cleaned themselves up through the blood of Jesus, nigga. But you ain't did nothing but just you went in another direction of Satan. Satan has different nigga. People think that Satan is just doing the most absolute wicked shit known to man only. No, Satan has all types of different ways. Satan got a lot of tricks, man. Right? You know, you may think that you're in good graces with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai because what you don't you don't eat pork, you relax on the Sabbath day, but then you smoke cigarettes.
Or you don't smoke.
Or you don't smoke.
You still eat shrimp. Or
You still eat
commit
shrimp.
adultery.
You know what I mean? And shit like that. So, you know, Jake could think that, oh well, I'm not doing certain things, so I'm good. Right? But no, nigga, you still got that Jesus demon on you. You still you still will allow a homosexual into your home. You still love the white man. You still love your enemy.
You be friends with a hardcore lesbian like that's the
Yeah.
homegirl.
Like that's the homegirl.
That's some worldly shit.
She believes in Jesus too.
Cause even in the
Yeah.
world, I didn't seen them little broads. They was cool. You go to school. Some of them bitches was cool. One of them had big titties. I was looking at the titties like, damn, I might actually grab one of these motherfuckers. But other than that, I could see that. But that's some worldly shit, and that's off.
It says, see thy way in the valley, know what thou hast done. Thou art a swift dromedary traversing her ways.
Yeah, you look that word up like a female camel that's in heat, okay, that's running everywhere looking for a mate. That's how our people are, looking for, you know, another God, okay, because that's why the Lord actually gave us a physical God, because we saw all the other nations with a God, and we want a God too. That's why He gave us Saul, but gave us a righteous king after, which was King David. Okay, and the Lord did it on purpose, because Saul was the if you looked at him, he was the most handsome in the land, the tallest, the broadest shoulders. He did it according to how they think. Okay, how the two-thirds think, and then He gave us a king according to His mind, which was King David. Okay, but that's the reason our people always wanted a physical. They gotta see it. They gotta see it. They gotta see it. That's why they wanted to go to other gods and create idols, because you can see an idol.
You gotta be tall, 6 foot. That's the spirit of the black woman with shit. It's gonna be a lot of tall niggas perish. Why don't you link up with a man of the Lord and shut the fuck up?
Right.
They ain't gonna do that though. You don't have any faith in your own men. Predominantly, mainly the men of the Lord. So hey, good riddance to you niggas. To be honest with you.
And they're in the snare because they'll look at a man of the Lord's appearance. Oh, his gear is. He don't got the new Jordan. He got some K-Swiss on a Honda 94. But if you were able to see the spirit on that, bro, man, we got beautiful brothers, man, that are like you. You had a bad week, your whole week get better. You come around these brothers, man. You like my week, I'm coming around my brothers, man. I don't look at the shoes, the clothes, the car. We got faith. We're rich in faith. That's what turned me on. not no damn pair of Jordans or a new sneaker. We'll lose all this shit, and we have lost a lot of shit. We still in a good spirit. We ain't up here that woes me spirit. God damn it, because we have faith. That Apostle Rama just did a lesson. Faith is gonna be the only currency that's worth anything in this time. The nigga that you chose, I know all these women want the hood nigga. He about to die. Can you get that at 2nd Ezra 16? Bob Kishon?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 33. Well, I'll start at 32. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, and the woman shall mourn, having no husbands.
Yeah, and that's what's getting ready. That's what's getting ready to happen. But the verse he read before that is gonna start looking fucked up out here, because if you haven't noticed, Jake don't know this shit. You got landscape people that take care of the buildings and everything. Okay, so it's gonna look like a horror movie. You got grass growing on top of buildings, growing on the freeway, people dying everywhere. Okay, men and women on the street. You know, it's gonna look like that real soon, like something out of a horror movie. And it said the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom. Those are tough guys that didn't need the Heavenly Father. Okay, they're getting ready to die in World War III.
Family men.
The family men that wanted to put their family first. You gonna give your wife a kiss goodbye when you go to World War III? Watch that movie, Brothers. Okay, she was getting popped by his brother. Some shit gonna happen like that, and then they're gonna die. Okay, when you go to World War III, you're not coming back.
Yeah.
Because they didn't tell some of the soldiers, this is the biblical war that's described, the Revelation. Well, if y'all understood it, what does it say in there?
Yes.
Go to 2nd Ezra 13.
The last war.
This is the last war. There ain't no wars in the kingdom. This is the last one. It ain't World War IV Part 2 to continue. No, this is it.
That's why, hey, look, Isaiah 4:1, all right, is coming soon, because a lot of these women, they boyfriends, they husbands is gonna be dead, man. Right? So what do you think these women are gonna be doing? And then it's gonna be all out chaos and anarchy on the street, right? Very soon in the streets of America.
All right, this is what our country's about, man. Free speech.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
Say it.
That's right.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. What was I saying? A lot of these women, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be left without a man, and it's gonna be the worst time. See, right now, a bitch could be single, and she'll be okay. Still go to work, still put gas in her car, still, she could go to the bar and go find another nigga, hang out. But what about when no more 911, no more food in the stores, economic collapse, perverts and predators are all on the streets trying to grab women, and then 2 weeks ago her goddamn husband died, or her boyfriend just got shipped off to war. These women are going to be desperate in that time to find any man that could keep them safe in any regard, like that show Black Summer. I don't know if brother seen it. You seen that? Okay. In the first episode, you had that white girl, her husband died. Well, the nigga turned into a zombie. She didn't waste no time. She got with the Jake that was fit. You see how fast she got with him? And all he did was he saved her from a zombie. She was being chased down by her husband because her husband turned into a zombie. He came behind him and shot him in the head. She ran to him and hugged him crying. And then he was like, yeah, bitch, I got some things to do. She was like, can I go with you? Can I go with you? She wasted no time. See, when these women, they gotta see, like we always say, because these niggas is beta males. Before these women jump on board to the men of the Lord, they gotta see the beta die in front of their face, man. That's what's gonna turn. See, right now these women are having too much fun. They're having it their way, right? Because even right now, if her boyfriend died, just go get another one at the club.
Same thing.
Ain't nobody
Same
gonna
thing.
want to protect you. Like Isaiah 4:1 say, let us be called by your name. Like, pretty much, count me as a possession. If something go down, defend me with your life. They showed you that in I Am Legend. Not I Am Legend, Book of Eli. Yeah, niggas gonna be like, shit, it's free box out here everywhere. But like for me, like right now, my biggest thing is me saying hi to a lot of these broads is rewarding them for their bad behavior.
Right.
I don't believe in rewarding these wicked assholes for their bad behavior. That's why you don't really see me say nothing to them. That's giving them a fucking to do more wickedness. So when that time comes, maybe other brothers will take you, but I know I ain't. Shit, you got to be special because I'm not rewarding you hoes. I know how you hoes get out.
Yeah, a lot of you are gonna get rejected. You're gonna be begging but it's gonna be of to no avail. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was just making the point that it's gonna be a lot of women out here begging.
They ain't gonna get the results they want.
They're not gonna get. Most of you ain't gonna get the results you want.
What you gonna do? You gonna get close to a nigga. He gonna fondle you, get
Yep.
what he want.
Yep.
Ain't nobody
That nigga gonna
about to
turn dark.
protect you.
If he ain't a man of the Lord, it's a big chance that I'll protect you.
Yeah.
That nigga, when he finally gets you in that little
Bandit
room,
warehouse.
that nigga gonna turn dark and start fondling you, and he gonna take advantage of you. That's what's gonna be out here. A lot of you women, you getting ready to experience. You gonna hear about your homegirls getting snatched up and raped.
Derelicts.
Derelicts, some derelict that raped my homegirls, and they looking for me. You know what I'm saying? What you think these bitches is gonna be trying to do? They're gonna be trying to look for some sort of protection. They're gonna be trying to look for somebody with a good peace of mind, somebody that could fight them niggas off.
That's righteous. That's
That's
not
righteous. That's not gonna take advantage of her.
Yeah. That's when you gonna respect righteousness.
Yeah.
A righteous dude.
They got to see the beta die in front of their face. That's the only way they're gonna change. Don't expect these women to change right now, man. Don't expect them that you get with a woman, this Isaiah 4:1, she liked me. Don't expect that shit, man, because they're not gonna change until they see the weak men get purged out in front of their face. They gotta see it in front of their face.
They desperate right now. They'll go to anybody.
Yeah.
They could just see one dude ignore them and then see you smiling at them. They so desperate right now, they just run to you just because you smiled at them. These bitches be going just when you look at them. That's how desperate these women are, man.
Yeah. So how much more when they start to see the beta male die in front of them? They gonna give up all the pride. They gonna give up all the bullshit, and they gonna say, "Let us be called by your name." You know what I mean? You ain't gonna have to do nothing. You ain't gonna have to take them out on no date. You ain't gonna have to do no more texting. They gonna be there, okay? And they gonna be able to. They gonna they gonna be at your command. It's like you gonna.
attention.
Yeah, it's gonna be like you gonna. Well, that's the only way she gonna have to come. She gonna have to be like a servant, only. And if she don't have the spirit in her to do that, then she not gonna be able to keep up, man.
She have to communicate.
Yeah.
Been spoken to, very intellect.
Yeah.
Like, look at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna have to really turn into a woman again, okay? Because the age of the beta is over, man. All right. Once you see that nigga die in front of you, just understand that time is over for you. You getting free drinks at the bar, and the cute shit and the romance and some faggot nigga pulling up with flowers and shit.
Man, I see that shit every day.
Nigga holding hands with you.
You see
Okay, that's
niggas-
over with, man. Pretty soon.
You see niggas on their solo walking down the street with flowers.
Yeah.
I want to jump out the car.
Fucking big ass smile and shit.
I told one nigga, king of the simp. That's right.
Yeah.
All he could do is look at me and laugh and look at the shit like.
Well, I got some flowers for her.
Yeah.
See when them niggas is purged out, you bitches, that's when these bitches is gonna stop all that, man. All right? When the virgin, what is this? Read that one more time.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and verse 33. The virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the wars
See that? Go ahead.
shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Yeah, they got to see these niggas die in front of them. That's when Isaiah 4:1 is really gonna happen. We seeing little short spurts of it right now. Little desperation, little bitches online. I'm down with polygamy and shit like that. They giving little, right? Because the Lord is shifting the vibration. But when it's really gonna happen is when it's like, okay, 7 women that came up to you with a whole bunch of food and I'll do anything. That's gonna happen when they watch when they watch these weak ass men die in front of them.
I can't
You
wait
know?
for them to see Pookie and Ray Ray get their way. When the day when you women get to see Pookie and Ray Ray get jacked up,
Oh yeah.
that's gonna be a breath of fresh air. Cause right now,
Oh yeah.
everybody's on social media like, where the thugs at? Like, it's as if you niggas was looking for them to save the day.
And that's a good question. Where are the thugs at?
But why are you looking to them? Are they supposed to be the heroes of your story or something?
Yeah, because the Marty is.
But that's how you Jake's been looking at these
It's
niggas.
just like a joke.
Like your own military.
Can you go Isaiah 66:4? Then we're gonna do this. Bob Trump. Yeah.
only the men of the Lord are gonna be stable, man. We got that wisdom and that understanding now, you know, Isaiah 30:36.
You get that now? All right. Isaiah 66 and 4. 66 and 4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer.
And it said that the Lord said He's going to choose your delusions. Okay, it made me think about. I watch No Jumper sometimes to see the foolery of our people. Right? You got a guy named Tunchi 5. He's supposed to be the head of one of the heads of Rolling Hundreds. He said he stopped smoking weed because when he smoked weed, game niggas walk around paranoid because of enemies. So he said when he would smoke marijuana, he would get paranoid that somebody was going to come kill him and come do something to him. That's what, he had a false sense of delusion. The Lord said He's going to choose your delusions. So them same niggas that he was scared of, okay, oh man, they going to come try to kill me. That's why he stopped. The Lord going to bring that upon you. Your worst fear.
Spirits created for vengeance.
Spirits created for vengeance. And then the spirits ain't subject to humans. You got the Lord to command an animal to tear your ass up. Okay, He did that with that prophet from Bethel. When you read the scriptures, had a lion tear his ass up. Okay, that's still gonna be around too. Your worst fear to be in the middle of the ocean and Jaws get you. The Lord got that for you too. Esau loaded up a bunch of 2/3 on the plane and just dump y'all in the middle of the ocean. Y'all get fucked up.
Those spirits will jump on those people. Hey man, let's go get that one nigga who was talking shit last week. You at the crib, sipping with the homies. They at the crib chilling, and just some demons jump on them. Hey man, let's go smoke this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It says, 64, Isaiah 66 and 4, I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that which I delighted not.
Yeah, and how's the Lord speaking? By way of His prophets. The guys that you guys hate, the guys that you have a problem with. I was meditating on this, man. It sounds crazy, but it's the truth. If Yahweh Shai were to walk the earth right now, a black woman would try to cuss him out. And then that's our Heavenly Father. A black woman, what bitch ass nigga, who you think you are? You think the Lord is pleased with what our people are doing? They disrespect His servants. He got a bone to pick with y'all, man. He got a bone to pick with y'all.
No wonder he don't want to be here right now too, because he kill you niggas right now.
Yeah, like our people, and then it's like the scripture said that you do what the Lord did delight in. Okay, you guys are not doing what's pleasing to the Heavenly Father. You guys are living not a contrite, but you guys are living a perverse lifestyle. Okay, a backwards righteous lifestyle. You're doing everything opposite of the scriptures. Don't eat pork, you eat pork. Don't commit adultery. It tell you in Deuteronomy that a man should betroth the woman, that another man gonna lay with him. Lay with her. And Jake does that. They be rubbing their hands together doing it. They can't. That's a part of a curse that Jake loves. Okay, Jake loves that. He loves doing wickedness, smoking weed all day. Okay, that's why it's hard for me to hang out, like to be around niggas I know from the world, because 2 hours, an hour into you being around them, you hear about wickedness from the jump.
From then forth, after that hour, if you with them for 24 hours, it's just pure wickedness the whole 24 hours.
That's too long. 24 hours is like a nightmare. Shit. A nightmare, man. And I be feeling the spirit like, don't go over there with them guys, man. Okay, I time it. They be like, then you always leave quick because I can't be around y'all. The demons might try to jump on me, man. I'll be in there, time it 2 hours, okay, 3 hours. All right, bro, I'll see y'all.
Niggas start changing.
Yeah.
They cool, but then all them demons start jumping on them. Like, all right, it's time to go.
Yeah. Yep.
This is the book of Isaiah 51 and verse 20. Thy sons have fainted, they lie at the head of the streets.
The Israelite men, okay? It says they have fainted, going into how they don't have understanding, okay? But it says they lie at the head of every street. What do these niggas do in the hood? They sit on the block. Okay, they protect their hood. They sit there and the pants sagging, okay, the do-rag on, okay, harassing women all day, harassing men all day. They don't have nothing better to do. They got demons on them. Okay, so they lie at the head of the streets.
As a wild bull in a net, they are full of fury of the Lord Yahweh, the rebuke of thy God.
It said they're full, that was it, right? They're full of the fury of the Heavenly Father, meaning they're out there killing each other. All right? They're out there killing each other. I was talking to my little brother about this because I can't seem to comprehend it, but spiritually I can. Okay, when you look at it carnally, you got a nigga that's 18 years old, and he'll walk into a swap meet and shoot somebody up and get life in the hood. They don't hit him until like 2 or 3 years later that his life is over. Why would you give your life up for some niggas that ain't about shit? Okay, when you sign up to be on the block, like I said, to lie on the head of the street, you sign up to either die or go to prison. Okay? You sign up to either die or to go to prison. At least what we signed up for, yes, we could die, but it's for the right. It's going to be a glorious death. Okay? It tell you when Stephen got put to death, the Lord stood up. He stood up and was cheering him on because he was about to get a glorious death. I would rather have that than to die over Hoover Boulevard. Okay? To die over the Nickerson Gardens, the Jordan Downs, shit that don't even mean nothing.
Scriptures say that the Lord opened up the heavens for Stephen. Pretty much just took his spirit.
Yeah.
He didn't even feel what was going on being stoned. The Lord just opened up the spiritual realm, and he saw the Lord, and the Lord just brought him into the spirit realm. So that was an honorable death. I pray to the Lord, give me, if I gotta die, give me an honorable death. Lord, with some valor, some dignity or something. Shit, you niggas just going out, little Tay-Tay on the block.
Elder Mahalaya, he had me busting up yesterday because he was talking about niggas. He said that Keisha always shoots a nigga. He brought up a name. He said even a nigga like Butter. Like a nigga named Butter. They got that. They got the names and shit. Jake and then Eva be turned. Ooh, I'm Butter. His do rag.
Who's Butter?
And it's like
His do rag longer than yours.
he got pulled in the hood. You can keep looking at us as squares, but this to me this is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. To be in the movie, this is the Lord's movie. To see the underdogs come on top, the guys you always laughed at. Okay, the guy that you never thought was about shit. Okay, get raised up on top. Okay, all the King David's brothers were older than him. Okay, Jesse was like, "What you mean, my youngest son?" The Lord always goes with the lowly, the nigga you would never expect, the guy that got a list. Because they said Moses had a speech impediment. You know what I mean? The Lord chose a perfect guy and it didn't work. The so-called perfect guy with the naked eye didn't work with him. Okay, so the Lord deals with the meek, the lowly.
I got some.
Go ahead with yours, Jeremiah.
This is 2 Kings 17 and 12. For they served idols whereof the Lord Yahweh had said unto them, Ye shall not do this thing. Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, Turn ye from your evil ways, keep my commandments and my statutes according to all the law which I command
Is that Judges?
your fathers. 2 Kings 17,
Okay.
14. It says, and which I sent to you by my servants the prophets. Notwithstanding, they would not hear, but hardened their necks, like to the neck of their fathers, that did not believe in the Lord, their power. They rejected his statutes.
So basically, our people go through this cycle because you got our people that come back every third or fourth generation. So just like their forefather, okay, didn't believe, they come back in that same stead. Harden their neck, our people are hard-headed. They get stubborn. They don't want to hear this truth. Okay, when you read the scriptures, all throughout the scriptures, okay, we went off in idolatry, the Lord will break us out. We go back into idolatry, the Lord will break us out. We go back to where we got to this point. Okay, but the Lord always had righteous among them, but that's the niggas right there it's talking about. That is one of the worship of the gods. And you realize they do it, they worship these gods because they can still be demons. I can smoke weed and he's going to love me. I can be a faggot and he's going to love me. I can be a masculine female and be the head of the house and my man is going to love me. The Lord is going to love me. Jesus loves everybody. Okay? The Virgin Mary, women might like that because it's a woman in power. Our people just completely fucked up in the head, man.
That's right. And they rejected his statutes and covenant that he made with their fathers and his testimonies, which he testified against them, and they followed vanity and became vain. And then after the heathen that were round about them, like today, all these name brand, I can't even begin to tell you. These weird names. He got that Amiri Versace on, like,
Outta
nigga, what?
here.
All this fat shit that don't matter.
Yeah.
It says, after the heathen that were round about them, concerning whom the Lord had charged them that they should not do like them.
Yeah, the Lord told us going back to Adam and Eve. Okay? The Lord told us don't be mingling with them, man. Get away from them, man. Get away from them trees. Okay, what are you doing with them? Okay? That's why Adam and Eve tried to hide themselves among the other nations when that prophet went to look for their ass. What the hell y'all been doing?
Like Jake worshiped these celebrities. That was like back then, carving images,
Yeah.
idols. 17, and they caused their sons and daughters to pass through the fire and use divination and enchantments and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger.
Sacrificing their kids to Molech.
And that's what these niggas are doing with
Planned Parenthood.
You know, it's okay. You can hang out with your white friends, go on a trip and all that shit. You turning a blind eye to what the truth really is, that you got enemies. You know, so that you can have some type of status in this life. Therefore was the Lord angry with Israel and removed them out of his sight. There was none left but the tribe of Judah only. And Judah kept not the commandments of the Lord their power, but walked in the statutes of Israel, which they made. The Lord rejected all the seed of Israel, and afflicted them, and delivered them into the hand of spoilers, until he had cast them out of his sight. And that's where you niggas are now. You're casted out of the Lord's sight to the point to where you look worse than a Hamite. Okay, you look more degenerate than an African nigga, or African booty scratcher type nigga. All right, you niggas don't even make sense no more. That's why everybody is just like black fatigue. People are willing to ignore all the atrocities of the so-called white man because you niggas are in everybody's face that much degenerate. You doing shit that doesn't even make sense. The so-called white man, okay, yeah, he wants to rule, he wants power. Yeah, he's wicked, he wants power, he wants to deliver himself from the power of evil, as it says in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. But you, what are you doing? The scriptures say you sold yourself out for nothing. For what? Shake your booty at the club? A drink at the bar? Status in the hood for killing your brother? I mean, the stuff you niggas are doing don't even add up. It don't even make sense. It's just pride and ego to the max. Look at us, look at me. And the white man is to blame for that. You are a social experiment for the Edomite, the devil.
And it gets you worldly praise. You got money and big booty to bounce on you. You got a house. You got, look what, a perfect example of not making a covenant with the heathen. Look at what's going on with Mayweather now. He thought he would never fall.
Yeah, P. Diddy as well.
Yeah.
He had the whole world. He had a bed the size of the goddamn Denny's
Oh yeah.
in his backyard,
Freaky
full of
shit.
women.
R. Kelly and free kills, man. At least let this nigga come out and drop some hits, bro. Shit.
Yeah. But you know the scriptures say that the riches grow wings and they'll fly away. So just as quickly as you get money, you can lose it. Okay, and it's so precious to have what we have because it goes into it in Matthew, I think that's 19, where it says, lay up your treasure in heaven. Okay? Lay up your treasure in heaven. Where moth, the thieves, basically can't steal. Nobody can take this wine out of us, like it says in Revelation, the 6th chapter, man. Nobody can take this wine. They can physically kill us, but this truth is in us, man.
We're blameless in the spirit, so we're not carrying that. Our hands are not filthy. The scriptures call you niggas murderers, liars and murderers. So we can go if we do gotta. We are at war. We could go at peace. We don't have nothing holding us back. We ain't trying to save ourselves, save our lives. That's why you niggas gonna lose your life. You trying to save it. How you gonna save it without, bro? You don't have any knowledge. You don't even know. You don't know what's going on, bro. You don't know the half.
That's right.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 31. Then shall ye remember your own evil ways and your doings that were not good.
Yeah, for us, that happened when we woke up to this truth. Okay? For us, that happened when we woke up to this truth. We were like, damn, we was wicked before. Because before I came to the truth, to me, I put a magnifying glass on my life towards the ladder room when I first woke up, and I was like, damn, I was a fucked up person. All right, I was embarrassed. Okay, so for us, that's happening now. But on the other hand, that's going to be you guys in the kingdom. Okay, when you come back, you're going to be ashamed. Like, damn, the scripture going to go into it.
Reading on. And shall loathe yourselves in your own sight for your iniquities
Yeah.
and for your abominations.
Yeah, be disgusted at how you acted. You be like, damn, I was a woman and I thought I was the head of the house. I was a man and I looked at another man like he was a woman. Okay? I painted my fingernails black. I worship Jesus Christ. You're gonna be ashamed in the kingdom because you're gonna realize we were right, man. We were right. Okay? We 120%. I guarantee we're not wrong. That's how strong your faith has to be. Okay? It's so strong that I'm willing to die by this. All of us want to die. A guillotine, all right, I know what happens when we die. It tells you in the book of Ecclesiastes. I'm about to go appear in front of the judgment seat. All right, do what you got to do. A lot of people are scared to die because they don't know what comes after. Who am I going to meet? Am I going to meet Casper? We know it. It says in the scriptures.
You don't have no continuing city here anyway. And you niggas should feel the same way. But for some reason, you think that we're indigenous. This is our land. So-called white man going to wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, you're right. We're going to all just move back to no. You should feel like you don't have nothing here. So what are you fighting for? That's what I'm saying. You niggas get ready to go into something, a war. It's physical and it's spiritual. You don't have any of the. You're not equipped, and you don't even know. It's hard for me to explain this shit, bro. The Lord got you niggas in a serious pickle, bro.
And a lot of you so-called Mexicans, day to day, I work with a lot of them. They think Babylon's gonna last forever, man. They don't want this place to go down. All you dudes is finna suffer.
Ignoring all the birth pain, all the symptoms of this place going down.
And a few of those guys, they just had babies. They were born in vain, man.
But they're not on their watch, like the scriptures say. See, it's a difference between being on your watch. The Lord commanded the saints to be on their watch. Just like you looking for the weather, okay, today's a clear sky, so we know it ain't gonna rain tomorrow. Like, you should just be looking out in the spirit like, okay, yeah, these cities are breaking down. Shit, the gas prices, inflation, the women are destroyed. Niggas are too busy committing adultery. They caught up in all this shit. So they're not, expecting. You got it.
Ezekiel 36 and 32. For not for your sakes do I do this, saith the Lord Yahweh. Be it known unto you, be ashamed and confounded for your own ways, O house of Israel.
Yeah, so like I was going into earlier, when we get to the kingdom, man, they're gonna be ashamed, okay, that they went the wrong way. The scriptures tell you to ask for the old past, meaning the old ways, man. Okay, the old ways that our forefathers walked in to please Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. When you go into the scriptures, man, you see what Jake does today. The main thing Jake does is lay up with a woman and have sex all day. Okay, Jacob wasn't doing that when you go in the scriptures. It says he would go out and work all day and then get see what wife he wanted for the night. Okay, sit up and smoke weed all day. You commit adultery all day. And it's an all-day thing. They don't just do it once and feel bad and meditate like I should have done that. It's a constant. They're constantly involved in sin. The scripture said that they're settled on their leads. They're comfortable and complacent in their wickedness. They find security in it. I've been smacking bitches' asses all year. They got a man. Nothing happened to me. They're complacent. They just think that nothing's gonna happen to them. Nothing's gonna happen to them. But the Lord said He's shining a light on everybody's deed, all of our people's deeds, and He's about to bring it. When the Lord brings it, it's gonna be so horrific. What's in the scriptures ain't gonna even compare to what we see.
Look up 70 AD. Look up the Roman-Jewish wars. See, Jake don't know that history at all. The Hasmonean history. Look up how brutal, and then you got to go into detail of what was actually happening. Jake don't know about, they know about the slavery and all that, okay, lynchings and all that. And it just now start coming out of the detail. You niggas was being cannibalized and all that different shit, right? But Jake don't know enough history.
Yeah. Jake don't read. A nigga would be way smarter. Say, you don't want to read the Bible? Okay, read a book. Try to read Russian icons or something. They're gonna think Russian icons is some bullshit. Okay? It's fictional, it's not real. You mean to tell me black people actually ruled? Nigga hit a blunt. That can't be real.
We indigenous to America, so how can we?
This ain't even our land.
Jake got some of that shit down to a science, but Esau got a lot of confusion out there. Because you are right, you had the Murs, they call them the Murs that were in America, then the Moors in Europe. But bro, it's a lot deeper than that. Then they say that the light-skinned brothers ain't the tribes. No, the so-called Mexicans from the tribes from South America, those are all Israelites. Tani and Swarthy. They don't just stop at so-called black people, so-called dark-skinned people.
Right. No doubt.
Yeah, and then they can't go nothing past indigenous, FBA.
Yeah.
But when they try to explain that, they go into pseudoscience. See, black people black people were everywhere first because we were here, for 30,000 years when the shift changed and we left Africa. So they go from that FBA, we was here first, straight to Esau's pseudoscience. They don't go back to Israel, they go back to Esau's caveman doctrine.
Yeah, they can't. It's like when it comes down to being an Israelite, they automatically associate with that with the white man and nothing else. You how can they be an Israelite but you can't?
And they'll acknowledge that so-called black people were around the world first, but they're using that pseudoscience. Okay, all the monkey men, the black, we was the first monkey type niggas. Yeah. So we was everywhere first. And so we give it to you, see, we was first. So you calling yourself a monkey.
Right.
And then here comes the white man, pops up, the most civil being. I'm here now. So you niggas, man, you just gotta go, cause that's a lie, man. This is Judges 2 and 10. And also, all the generation were gathered together unto their fathers, and there arose another generation after them, which knew not the Lord, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel. My great grandmother and them. Shit, they was spiritual as a motherfucker. Like, even my great grandmother was like, my great great grandmother was like, I can't die. The doctor told her she only got a few months. Now my great great grandbaby gonna be the first prophet in the family. That's what she told my mom. Gonna be the first, and I was the only boy. All my other uncles dead. They was some street niggas, big time drug dealers, all that shit. It's a the Lord's willing. So this generation that's here now, bro, they don't. It's like where they find these niggas.
The scripture says that we're a backsliding nation. Every generation that comes slides further back until this last generation is disgusting. Our forefathers would have had a goddamn heart attack looking at them.
Well, they did. Remember Esdras? When the Lord showed, in the book of Esdras, when the Lord showed him that vision, he said, woe is me, who gonna deliver me in them days? What do you think he saw? He saw these niggas. Because that's what he was asking them questions. He was like, man, how long we gotta endure this? And the Lord was like, well, let me show you how far it gets. Because at that time, Jake thought, this is as bad as it ever get with Jake. There's no way we can get worse than this. Right? This was the time after the Babylonians destroyed Jerusalem, and Cyrus was given Jake the go-ahead to go rebuild their city. So Jake thought, there's no worse than this. It can't be worse than this. Then the Lord showed Ezra a vision like, nah, look, let me show you something, show you how bad it's really going to get in the generations to come. And that's why Ezra was like, oh my God.
But look at the old folks. I remind me when I looked at him. You look at these old folks, it looked like they're void of any knowledge.
Yeah.
Nigga done lived 80 years. Well, that's what our people kind of did with Jake. Every generation that passes, like, well, shit, I want you to have it better than me. Go ahead, I ain't gonna put that strain on you. But this is 11. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord Yahweh and served Balaam, and they forsook the Lord, their power of their fathers, which brought them out of the land of Egypt, and followed the gods of the people that were round about them, and bowed themselves unto them, and provoked the Lord to anger. Money. It says, and they forsook the Lord and served Baal and Asherah, that worship of the woman, Asherah. I want to get to this part. 14. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of the spoilers that spoiled them, and he sold them into the hand of their enemies round about, so that they could no longer stand before their enemies. So, Jake, when you start speaking about the Most High in this context, they can't believe it. But this is what the scriptures are saying. It says, whithersoever they went out, the hand of the Lord was against them for evil. And the Lord had said, and as the Lord had sworn unto them, and they were greatly distressed. Nevertheless, the Lord raised up judges, which delivered them out of the hands of those that spoiled them. So that's what you see happening all over again. The Lord is raising up judges, real judges, with actual judgment, not like the so-called white man, all right, who just wants to destroy you niggas, and he's the biggest hypocrite in the world, all right. But you niggas, you don't ever want to hear the men that the Lord raises up to, all right, the prophets and the judges. It says, and yet they would not hearken unto their judges, but went a-whoring after the gods and bowed themselves unto them. And that's what you do. You double down on your wickedness. It says, they turned quickly out of the way which their fathers walked in, obeying the commandments of the Lord, but they did not so. So the Israelite women won't even do as their mothers did. Like my grandmother, shit, she loved cooking for her grandchildren. I get out of school, some apple pie, but she would switch it up. Okay, we having this and that, some fire. At least three times a week. And okay, I'm taking all my grandkids to the mall. Being a nurturer.
Right.
She wasn't arguing that. Even people that knew my grandmothers, man, she loved her grandchildren. 8 grandchildren at the mall with her on any random day, paying for all our food. Just because she loved her grandchildren. That ain't these women.
No.
It says, and when the Lord raised up.
Hey, look.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I knew
See,
he was gonna do that shit.
look at his ass.
And when the Lord raised the judges up, because when he was here, it took a lot for him to stay here.
Yeah.
That nigga was doing everybody stuff.
But how you just, he seen us down there, how you just drive by us and don't say nothing.
We offended him. But I
You
knew-
could at least be like, hey, what up? He just,
He played it off that day.
Yeah, he
and
did.
see, when I took off that day, and I was down there on, I caught him on the bike, and he was being a full-on nigga. He didn't know I seen him. That nigga was on that bike acting like he was like baby boy, turning around at cars like he was gangbanging. I'm like, that's what this nigga be doing.
oh yeah.
So then I'm like, well, maybe he'll come out. Maybe he's just young. Just
Yeah.
young. No, that nigga beat.
That nigga go.
Hell yeah. I knew he was gonna do that. That's why I didn't want him to stay up here that day.
Yeah.
But then he had to play it off.
It's like, nigga, how you, but you ain't even gonna say what's up?
It's like that, nigga.
It's
What
like
we
that,
do?
bro. Like, come on, nigga. And he got his, that
Yeah.
nigga had his
Chin up.
going straight, like, fuck y'all niggas, man.
That nigga did all that. Hey, the most
Yeah.
I ain't gonna kill that.
Kill that nigga, man.
It says, when the Lord, this is the last piece, and when the Lord raised up judges to them, the Lord was with the judge and delivered them out of the hands of all their enemies all the days of the judge. For it repented to the Lord because of their groanings by reason of them that oppressed them and vexed them. Jake ain't even groaning now.
Yeah, man.
You being vexed, you ain't even groaning for the Lord now. And then Jake is talking about they the chosen one, overstepping the Lord, talking about they gonna get spiritual power. I've been hearing that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga got, literally,
Heard
this
that.
one nigga got a black and mild in his fucking mouth, talking about he's a chosen one with some dreads and some tats.
And then they be sitting down really thinking, man, when that come to us, bro,
Yeah.
we gon', man. And you don't ever hear them talk about, we gonna get this spiritual power and we gonna take over our enemies.
Oh yeah.
It's spiritual power on some zodiac sign, evolution. Nigga want to lift a napkin up with his hand.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That nigga want to lift that. You know what I mean? Nigga want to lift that napkin up with his hand and walk around the city like, yeah, you see, I'm chosen. I'm chosen.
Yeah, show off.
You niggas is gonna get murdered, okay, by the so-called white man. Niggas like that. You ain't getting no fucking spiritual power. You's a fucking pothead, dreadhead loser.
That show you been
Okay?
watching us.
You ain't chosen, nigga.
So that means when they watch us, they like,
Yeah.
them niggas, they funny, but nigga, really, that's talking about us though.
Yeah, that's us. We the chosen. They try to go into the 144,000. That's us.
They include women in there too.
Yeah, they do. And nigga, some of the 144,000 is in the spirit world, nigga.
Yeah.
Now wrap your mind around that. All the 144,000 ain't on the earth right now, man.
If we was, it would be the kingdom.
Yeah, straight up. Some of them is in the spirit world, man, and they gonna come back with your Howard shot. Stupid ass niggas. You ain't chosen, nigga.
No humility.
I got a precept real quick. Oh, you done?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Exodus 32, starting at verse 8. It says, they have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf and have worshipped it and have sacrificed thereunto and said, these be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. You know, Jake is holding on to these different doctrines and Jesus Christ and all this shit, and they think that that's going to deliver them. But the Lord said, he said, look, when I bring that calamity, let them go cry unto them gods. Okay? Go cry unto that bullshit you was, nigga was up at 3 in the morning on YouTube watching them deep cryptic videos. You know them videos that be having a narration at it? You're something else. And you're different. And there's something inside of you that people don't understand. You know that shit?
That is me.
That is me. I am different.
You know it's fake when the black women in there
Yeah.
talking about she being attacked. These narcs out here, it be nothing but black women on
Yeah.
the comment board. You the narc, nigga.
You know? So a lot of Jake, you got Jake tapped in to shit that ain't got nothing to do with the Lord, right? Thinking that that's what's going to deliver them. And the Lord said, look, let that shit deliver you when I bring reality to you niggas, man. Because when COVID happened, where was these niggas gods then? And niggas was dropping dead after you went to go get the Jew. A lot of you niggas, okay, a lot of you spiritual guru dumb niggas, you went to go get the stabbing jab, man. Still, you nigga in the fucking, he in the line at CVS about to get the stabbing jab, justifying it with, well, this is, you gotta follow the law of the land.
The church is closed down and shit.
Yeah, the church was closed down. Where was all that spirituality then?
The church was giving out vaccines.
Yeah. The fuck is, you know what I mean? verse 9, it says, "And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people." You know, Jake is stiff-necked, man, to where, you know, you can't even, man, I gave up on these niggas years ago, man, on trying to, you know, because, you know, you're in your younger years in the truth, you used to try to wake your people up on a Tuesday. Hey, man, you know you're an Israelite, man, you in a coffee shop debating with a nigga. I done gave up on you niggas years ago, man.
You think he gonna go home and sit on that, and then one day he gonna come up?
All the nigga will do is argue you. He'll argue you for 2 hours and then try to turn everybody against you.
Oh, yeah.
Wicked ass nigga. He supposed to be your people. This nigga turning. He'll call Esau.
Yep.
Hey man, come listen to this, man. He's saying that white people supposed to be destroyed. He's saying that white people supposed to be slaves. And you're like, nigga, you fucking traitor, man.
And now these niggas is all going at the so-called white man. We don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
Me
shut up,
personally,
nigga.
I don't want to hear that shit.
The fuck up, man.
You know how much hell we caught? These niggas was ready to slob the so-called white man down.
Fuck out of here, man. Now you niggas, hey, the white people killing us, man. We gotta come together, man. Okay, come back together in the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Nah. That ain't the way you gonna do it. We need to set up a credit line, set up a bank. We need to get our communities together. A couple more turkey drives for the kids.
The black woman together. How you gonna get her together?
Yeah. Answer that before you foundational. That's a question, you fucking foundational black dumbass niggas. Well, I'm calling foundational black assholes. All right. Okay.
FDA. Foundational
Dumbass niggas. Okay.
FDAN.
Okay? You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna call it. Let me ask, we'll pose a challenge to you niggas. How about before you niggas try to set up anything, go get that black woman in order. Because we still ain't seen you niggas pop off on her yet. Okay?
Oh.
You niggas is scared of that black. How you gonna take the enemy down, but you scared of the black woman? The black woman on the Pop the Balloon show be punking the shit out you niggas, man.
Laughing at you.
Laughing at you in your face. You niggas don't do shit. Let a brother go on the Pop the Balloon show. We wouldn't get back, we wouldn't be invited again. Because we cussed the bitch out. We real men. You don't let no motherfucking black ass woman tell you what you is and what you ain't, man. But you niggas, you on the Pop the Balloon show. Hi, I was just hoping that maybe me and you, we can. Okay, that's fine. She'll insult the nigga. Yeah, I just, you'll smile. You kind of ugly. You fat. Oh, okay, sure, okay. And these are the niggas that be on that foundational black American shit.
And there'll be a pretty white woman right there. I only deal with the sisters.
I only deal with the sisters, man. I only deal with the sisters. No, you know, no, I don't want to pop the balloon on her as soon as she come out. No, she not a sister. She not a sister.
And they really want that broad, but they just trying to act like they standing for the.
Saying it, but the black woman is making us humiliating your dumb ass, man. The black woman is on the podcast talking about how she don't need you. Okay, you niggas better get that shit together first, nigga, before you niggas try to start a revolution, man.
You ain't seen none of them come up against Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah.
That nigga just tells these women they can do whatever they want. I haven't heard one dude really like put it to that nigga like, hey homie, like,
hey, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Let us catch you, you know.
Come on, man. We don't want to hear that shit now. But now all of a sudden, Jake is ready to go at the white man now. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's why they laughing at Jake.
Yeah.
And Jake is so blind, they looking at it like, bro, have you seen your woman lately? Have you seen like your children acting lately?
Right.
Your grandmothers and shit?
Fix the problem within first, man.
Goodness gracious.
Fix the problem within, then worry about the outside shit. And the problem within is the lack of understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the problem within, nigga.
The coldest part about it is it's sincere. Yeah, these heathens hate you. But a lot of times we see them videos and it's really like, come on, y'all. Again, that's the Lord talking to you niggas.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I gotta have the heathen, a dumbass Edomite, a white tell you how degenerate you are. And these people don't bathe and shit. That's crazy. That's how I see it. Like, the Lord is like, I'm gonna have them to tell you.
Yeah.
By the time I kill you, it's gonna be like, yeah, well, I even had these base motherfuckers tell you exactly what it was.
Because that's how Esau coming at Jake now. Esau like, yeah, we're murdering you. Yeah, we're doing it. And Jake's, I seen, the brother posted that video of the Edomite talking like that. You know, it was a Jake on the common board that came at the brother. Well, he didn't really drown. I mean, it's a,
Oh, I've seen some videos.
like, you fucking nigga, man.
Yes, nigga.
Like how you just go right past what Esau just told you, man?
Delusional. They don't want to upset their image. They know these so-called mighty men. They know when. See, Jake got a whole nother image of themselves in their head. Jackie Robinson, Frederick Douglass. They got that Black History Month spirit. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about no Black History Month. George Washington Carver. Nigga.
Fuck them niggas, okay?
Peanuts.
Fuck them, all right?
Fuck.
Fuck Frederick Douglass, nigga. Fuck Martin Luther King. How about that, nigga?
But see, Jake think like the world is. Oh, see, you're not as great as Martin Luther King anymore. Nigga, ain't nobody give a fuck about that, man.
Martin Luther King was a homosexual. We can prove it, nigga. Okay?
We're gonna get these last two in
All
here.
right, yeah, you got it.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speaking one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
Yeah, that's coming from us, from the prophets. But you got people, they murmur and talk shit about us, but then when they come out here, it's gonna go into it. They act like they want to hear the word of Yahweh. They act like they want to hear the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Verse 31. And they come unto thee as a people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, and they will not do them, for with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
The main thing these people covet is money. Okay, mammon. Okay, but it says that with their mouth, yeah, I agree with you, I gotta stop eating pork, I gotta stop smoking. When they leave here, they get right back to it.
The Jake that just drove by the light.
Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly.
It's like he was possessed when he rode by.
That nigga he stood up here for a whole 2 hours too. This is a nigga that stood at the camp for a whole 2 hours, yelling, "Y'all about to be shy, man," with a smile on his face
That's
when we was
right.
talking. And that nigga just rolled by on the bike with his head turned up, and he was almost mad at us on some like little girl pouting shit. You niggas ain't shit, man.
So even when he left here, we
Yeah.
gave him words of encouragement.
You could tell, you could see like, because I think what I told him, keep coming back every week.
Oh yeah.
It was like something offended him. Yeah, keep coming back every week. Oh,
I knew that one.
okay. That nigga turned into the Joanna man in front of us, man.
We 0 for 10 with that. Every
Yeah.
nigga that came back. Oh man, I've been seeing y'all.
Shut up, nigga. All right.
Remember that one dude, his name was Mike, he worked at the Roscoe's, he would come up, y'all come up,
yeah.
I'll hook y'all up.
Oh yeah.
I knew he wasn't going, he came maybe twice, 3 times, but you could tell, if somebody more concerned, they said because of work, that's a bullshit ass job anyway.
When they see us soon though, they gonna want to latch on.
Oh,
It's gonna be
yeah.
like, nah,
Nah,
get your
nigga.
ass
We
up.
remember you.
It's too late.
Nah, nigga. Where y'all going? Where y'all, nigga? You know, Jake. Where y'all going? Nigga, get the fuck out of here,
Can I hang
bro.
out with y'all today, bro?
Can't hang out with. Get your punk ass out of here, nigga. And we gonna bring it back to you niggas remembrance too. Nah, nigga, we remember, cause Jake think we don't be seeing him. Like, remember that little nigga that took the donation?
Oh yeah.
Remember that little retarded motherfucker? I think one of your, this nigga came and took donations from somebody was. This was a Jake too. Somebody that trying to give us donations to the camp. This little nigga on the side, he go, it's okay, I got it. We don't know this nigga. This is his first time meeting.
I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That nigga, it's all good, it's all good. That nigga took the donation and ran off.
Wicked, yeah.
Wicked ass nigga, man. See, we gonna remember, a lot of you niggas, you gonna try to come back in that day and be like, remember when I was out there with y'all? I went out there for like 2 times. But you don't think, but they don't account like, nigga, you don't think we seen that demon on you? You think we don't remember that wicked shit you did, nigga? We gonna bring that back up to you. Okay, yeah, you came out 2 times, but nigga, what about that time when you took that money though? Jake gonna be like, huh? Yeah, nigga, we seen that, nigga.
All them niggas by the metro station. I know they thinking now.
Yeah.
Cause all we did was yell at them niggas about what was coming.
And you think we don't remember faces? We know who you niggas is, man. Okay, don't try that shit in that day, nigga.
And California gonna be a terrible state for you so-called Negroes, cause you way outnumbered. You gonna be fucked up over here.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 33 verse 30.